Hello, 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 hello. How are you all? Good evening. It's me. It's Ursa. It may not be evening for you. It may be daytime, or morning, or nighttime. I'm not entirely sure. The world and time zones still inherently confuse me. Do they exist? Is the world a cylinder? Is it flat? No one's entirely sure. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, look at all these lovely huzzahs in chat. Good to see you. Oh, it's lovely. Hello. I want to see where you're all from. Where's everyone tuning in from? This is always my favourite bit. You see, look, people remember Krim already coming in here with Paraguay. Paraguay is so far away. It's so far away from England. Goodness me, what's the quickest way you could fly to Paraguay from England? You'd have to go through Mexico or something like that. That would be absolutely crazy. Oh, my lord. We got Germany. Pensacola, Devon. Devon? Oh my lord, what an exotic place that is. Ireland, Scotland, a Dutch bear, Lithuania, Spain, Canada, California, Netherlands, the Nether, Nano. I like to think you're actually from the Nether, as in the Minecraft Nether, not the Netherlands. The bit beneath the overworld. That's where you're secretly from. Is that really what the Netherlands actually is? Probably is. Florida. The US of A. Hey, look, we've actually got someone who says US of A. It's just a thing in this chat. Whenever I ask where people are from, people don't say America or USA. They give their state. And I know it's because it's a big thing, but I always find that really interesting. Poland, South Africa, Romania, Utah, Denmark, Netherlands, Poland, France, England. Look, we score all of the point balls, I'll have you know. Every single scoring shot is made with utter efficiency. That is just the England way. Germany, Texas. It can get that hot anyway. Dundee! It's the city of Dundee! Oh my lord. Is the evil wizard Zargathrax. Zargathrax? Invading Dundee. Better be. Oh my lord, that's my favourite. That's my favourite. Tel Aviv, Washington. Lincolnshire, Detroit, Hampshire, Finland. The fourth layer of hell. That's very precise. I like the fact that you're specific about the fourth layer of hell. That tells me a lot about either the trip you're going on or the level of sin you committed to get to exactly the fourth level of hell. None of this third nonsense. Any layers of hell I know. I don't know any of Dante's Inferno or anything like that. The only thing I know is D&D. And I think the first layer of hell is of Avernus, right? Avernus. Eventually you get down to the cold stuff. That's about all I know. I was really going to say New England before you made that comment. It's true. It's true. Americans can't help but give the state they're in. I don't know anyone else who does that. I do know some Australians say. So sometimes you get, oh, I'm Queensland or New South Wales or something like that. So it's not just Americans. Fourth level of hell equals greed. Interesting. Does it? I actually don't know. I need to know more about Dante's Inferno. You remember a little while back on the channel, we did a sponsored run on Solium Infernum, which was a genuinely good game. That was a really nice opportunity for us to actually help pay the rent on a game that was really quite good. I got really hooked on it off camera. That was all about Dante's Inferno. That was a very graphically cool game, but it was scary. It was all flames and... oh dear. Suffolk! Suffolk! Ugh. We don't like to say Suffolk on this stream. I'm sure it's a lovely place really, but I'm from Norfolk, and Norfolk is clearly superior. It's the bit of East Anglia that everyone retires in and no one lives in it. That's the bit. How long does it take to think of, draw, or create the bad drawings every day? Ooh. You may have noticed some bad drawings are of different quality to other bad drawings, right? Sometimes they have backgrounds, or clouds, or colours, or a lot of original drawings. These ones probably take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But I have been known to bosh out a 10-minute bad drawing if it's about quarter to midnight and I forgot and I really want to go to bed. Venison good. We should start building with blocks of cheese. I love that as a concept. How's it going today, Justin? That is the question, because you may have noticed that I don't normally stream. I've been doing a lot of streaming recently. When does Ursa stream? Ursa streams when Ursa has a sponsored content to drop, when Civ 7 is being launched, or we've got to chat about Civ 7 in some way, or if I'm really, really behind on content and it's a really good way of chatting to everyone. We're developing a fourth point today, which is Sleepy and I are absolutely knackered in a really good way. We're working this out between the trip to Baltimore, house moving, a lot of stuff this side, and then Civ 7, and then the launch and all of the videos and all of that stuff that happens at the same time. We had to do the 2-hour video. We had to do a lot of swatting and preparing and streaming and all that stuff. I think we've worked 7-day weeks, like every day of the week for about 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. And historically, we don't work that hard. We work full-time jobs. This is our full-time jobs, both of us, both my wife and I. We work full-time on this channel. And we try and only work 5 days a week if we can. We used to be pretty good at that balance. We have fallen out of that balance recently. So we are going to attempt over the next couple of months to get back into working 5 days a week. And that means whilst Sleepy gets some well-needed rest and shut-eye, I'm doing some streaming for a couple of nights so we can hang and chill. And to be honest with you, I'm nicely knackered by all of the Civ 7 news. So I thought it would be really fun to just hang with you all. Just chill. That would be really fun. Oh, my Lord Justin, thank you so much. Look at that. Congrats on 60k. I hope you enjoyed your trip in Baltimore. I live near there. I didn't realize how big Baltimore was. I didn't realize how close Baltimore was to Washington. I think I've joked about this before. I did US tax for about 9-10 years and I'd never been to America before. So I was convinced the place didn't actually exist. Baltimore was genuinely quite nice. Well, certainly the bit of Baltimore I saw. We didn't leave the center. So I had a hotel by the dock. I saw a lot of the dock area, city center, I guess you could say. I saw the aquarium, Baltimore Aquarium. Now, Baltimore Aquarium is kick-ass. That was a nice place to be. I liked Baltimore Aquarium. So if you live around Baltimore and you haven't been to the aquarium, you gotta go. It's so good. Apparently, is it the second largest in America? Something like that. Yeah. It's really hot, though. I really struggled. Is there a Baltimore in the UK? Is there a Baltimore in the UK? That's a really good question. Hang on. Let's check this. Baltimore. Okay. Why do people think Baltimore is in England? Because it is. It's the oldest place called London. Yeah, okay. So apparently it does exist. Where is this? I'm gonna have to look. Baltimore, UK. Oh, yeah. Baltimore Partners. Is it just a... I think it might just be like a little province in London, you know. That's really random. There you go. It's almost like we gave you your names. Really appreciate your content. It's helped me a lot through some tough years. Look forward to many more years to come. So do I. So do I. I really am enjoying this ride. I don't want to come across like I'm complaining, like I'm crashing, like I'm dropping out or giving up or having some sort of stress break. If anything, we're just nipping it in the bud so that we can get some sleep and get back to a regular schedule. That's all this is. So we've got a couple of nights of streaming before I finish this. I don't know if I rounded off the thank you to Justin for the donation. Thank you very much. But yes, Baltimore was really lovely. Are we getting a new vid of the series today? No, you are not. The series will probably round itself out on Monday. Sleepy needed a bit more time to do the editing, and I totally get it. And to be honest with you, she edits so much better than I do. I could have valiantly stepped in and edited it myself, but you wouldn't want to see that. If you want to see my editing, go back and watch Civ 6 on this channel from like 2020, 2021. That's the sort of content you'll get. It's not as good. How many people will I annoy by saying it's New Amsterdam, not New York? Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. I know the song. But it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. That's the whole thing. Anyone else have problems joining Civ 6 multiplayer games today? I don't play enough multiplayer. I don't know. I'm sorry. Had a rough few weeks. You deserve to vent and rest all you need. You know what? They haven't been rough. I must say that. They have not been rough. I'm not complaining. I'm just knackered. They've been entirely enjoyable. Imagine going on a roller coaster for like days on end. You'd have a lot of fun. And you'd be like, whoa, and like hurled about in all different directions. That's sort of what this feels like. Good to see you. There's a Baltimore Island. Yes. I was seeing that as well. That's really cool. Are you excited for the round 3 of Tag Across Europe from Jetlag? I really am. I saw the trailer for that the other day. It looks really, really good. Yeah, that's a good channel. Jetlag. I would massively recommend you watch Jetlag, the game. Yosemite Sam knows that I like that one. It is genuinely really good. Baltimore is apparently named after Lord Baltimore, an English baron. There you go. The fact that you've had an upload every day for years is mind-boggling. Take some time off is justified. Thank you. It's funny, isn't it? When we go full-time, suddenly the daily uploads stop. It's almost like the uploads I had when I wasn't full-time were infinitely worse. I was wondered what the reason for the change in your channel editing was. It turns out it was your wife. When did you get married? We got married 2019. We luckily got married the year before COVID. And we were given the choice in the venue between 2 years, 2019 or 2020. And had we picked 2020, which we were very tempted to go for, we would not have got married because everything was locked down. So we're very pleased. Do you know if Civ 7 will have canals? It's my favorite thing to make in the game. I don't know. But speaking of canals, we'll chat some more. This whole stream, right? This whole stream is just about chatting, chilling, relaxing, maxing, on cool, shooting b-ball, outside of school. I do live in the Lake District. There are a couple of guys outside who are up to no good, but we try to avoid them. They're just called Cumbrians. Speaking of canals, we're going to chill today. We are going to relax. We are going to just hang out and chat rubbish and generally have a lot of fun. And to do that, I thought I'd play a game at the same time that I was going to enjoy for myself. And as you know, like any good YouTuber, the best company I have is with myself because my ego is about the size of Saturn. So what we're going to be playing today is possibly the best mod for Civ 6. I think it is the best mod for Civ 6. It is 100% likely to be the best mod for Civ 6. It's Ryzantium. Yeah, there we go. So when you're talking about are canals going to be in Civ 7? I'm not sure. We don't know that. Oh, you know when you get something stuck in your throat and it's like, trying to get it out. We don't know if canals are going to be in Civ 7. I assume they will be. But we need to worry about that for now, because we've got canals in Civ 6, and we're going to be playing Ryzantium today. This is... Ryan Pro's really fallen off uploads 6 days in a week. Perkins D. Cheeky one. Date you start. Will this mod return in Civ 7? I hope so. I certainly won't be making it because I don't know how, but hopefully it will. That would be really cool if it does. I want to see a poll, right? And this will give me an indication of how long you all have been watching, right? Have you seen this mod before? Because I have played this mod on the channel, but it was some time ago. And given the way the subscriber numbers have been shooting up and down recently, I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of you haven't seen this mod. If a load of you haven't seen the mod, I'll explain it a bit more. We shall see. Oh yes, no, this mod is both brilliant and rough at the same time. When Inquisitive Otter and I were chatting about making this mod, I wanted a mod that both kicked you in the teeth whilst also gave you a lot of fun. So this is kind of the USP for this one, right? This is the agenda we had when we made it. It's really good. So at all times in the game, I have minus 15% on all yields. All yields. Just realized the chat overlay is not on. Here we go. Chat overlay is back on. All yields are minus 15% unless we get into a golden age. If we're in a golden age, we get 15% bonus to all yields. So it's either golden or nothing. We unlock railroads at apprenticeship and there is no iron or coal requirement to build them. Aqueducts, dams and canals provide a major adjacency bonus to all adjacent districts, and culture bomb tiles when completed, and increase the appeal of all adjacent tiles by 1. And buildings from preserves are also spread to those 3 districts as well as the preserve. So the green districts are what we're all about today. However, just like Gaul, specialty districts do not receive an adjacency bonus for being adjacent to other districts. So we get adjacency bonuses for aqueducts, dams and canals and nothing else. Nothing else. No half adjacencies. It's major or nothing. And look, here you all are in a mod. It's the early bears. You're my unique unit. I won't spoil the early bears. They're really cool. They're really cool. And we also get the early bears den, which is a unique encampment, which is really, really cool. So if you haven't played this mod, you really do have to. It is amazing. What about a heroic age? That is a good question. I'm pretty sure heroic ages and golden ages function the same for code. So I think if you've got a heroic age, it also works. Unless we get a heroic age and then it all falls apart, which is very likely. So we shall see. What is my opinion of the Civ 7 price? Oh, I've seen a lot of people talking about this. It's funny, isn't it? My initial reaction to it. Let's have a look and see what it is. Because I can only really tell you if I look at it in, like, old money. In pounds. So it's £59.99. £59.99 in the UK for the standard edition. If we're talking about the standard edition, it's expensive. But I think most major games are that price now. Unless I'm wrong, 59 quid isn't far off like a AAA purchase. Especially, I feel like all the Nintendo games I bought for the Switch recently, like Link's and the new Paper Mario and stuff like that, they've all been pretty expensive. I think 59 quid in UK money is okay. I think in dollars it was okay as well. Other currencies may differ. I know that some currencies felt quite steep, especially if the economies weren't really matching up. I think they've pretty much just converted them without really looking at much localization in price. I saw that on Reddit. Don't ask me about that. I don't know. The other ones, Deluxe Edition and Founders Edition, well, do you like buying expensive copies of game? You don't have to buy 120 quid's worth of Founders Edition. You could just go for the 59 quid one. So, do you like buying DLC early? Is that your thing? Do you like buying extra passes? Would you rather watch YouTubers play it for a couple weeks, see if you like it, and pick it up after? It's your choice, really. €17 expensive. Is €17 like actually far off other major titles? Like in euros, what was Breath of the Wild? What was Steampunk? What was sorry, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm thinking of Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom, Steampunk. Trying to think of other major releases. What did the really, really big one that just came out, the monkey one. The Chinese law one. What's it called? Black Myth Wukong. Ah, 49 quid. Alright. So 49 quid. That is a little cheaper. 10 quid cheaper. I mean, you've got Warhammer 40,000 at 54. Black Ops 6 at 69 quid. Okay, now that is expensive. 70 quid for a game is expensive. That, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I think a lot of people are getting hooked on the deluxe editions and the founders editions and that sort of thing. You gotta just step away from it. Just look at the base game price, because what you're doing is you're paying for DLC upfront before you even get it. And if you're comfortable with buying DLC upfront, you're probably okay with the price. If you're not, just go for the standard edition. Why not? Usually games cost about 50 to 60 euros. The problem I'm finding with prices at the moment, right, is the inflation that's happened since 2021. Like, we've had 2 or 3 years of inflation where things have increased by about 20, 25% across all those years. Certainly in the UK anyway. Other countries may vary. We had like 1 year that was like 10% inflation. And my brain is not adjusted to those prices. Like, if I'm going to a restaurant and a meal is like 15 quid, I'll go, oh, it's really expensive. What should it be? About 12 quid. It's the same price. It's just that my prices are still locked into like pre-COVID prices, which is not fair or representative of anything that's going on. So, Tears of the Kingdom is 70 euros. Yeah, okay, right. So we're back in that sort of area, right? We're back in that sort of area. I've got, oh god, you want to see the terrifying thing? Let me just have a quick look. I have 6,756 hours in Civ 6. Do you think I've got my playtime? Right, we could be chatting for ages. Let me just start playing my game, right? We'll start playing the game just for a second, and then we'll continue chatting, because otherwise we're not gonna... You're just gonna be seeing me looking at a loading screen for the whole thing. Right. We've spoken about the abilities. So we're kind of a bit of a catch-22 with this civilization. Either we focus on going for raw appeal and going for preserves, aqueducts, dams, and canals, or we focus on the major adjacencies and we go for some criminally high holy sites, theatre squares, industrial zones, campuses, anything that can take an adjacency bonus. This civilization works really well with commercial hubs as well. Normally you can get +6, +8 on these pretty easily. So there's a lot of stuff to think about. I have just noticed difficulty, we're playing on Deity. This is a chill stream. I didn't want to play it on Sid Meier or Transcendent. I know we could. I just wanted a chill stream. I won't lie. So we're playing on Deity. I'm also playing with Secret Societies mode. And we are playing with Harmonists available as well. I'm going full chill. We're going full chill. And we've also, and I won't lie, I did look at this. We're playing with a mod called Leyline Spawn Improvements. Now this, when you are making the map, you can turn on the level of ley lines you want to put on the map, and you can go from normal to Giga. And we went for Giga. So this map, I think I checked, is a 8-player, standard-sized... Why does that never fill itself in? I think we're playing on a Highlands map. It's wet, it's got all these details, 8 players, Deity, Secret Society's on. And this is the bit. That's the bit. 255 ley lines. Streamer luck right off the bat. You know what? Normally I wouldn't deny it. I don't normally rig my starts. This was genuinely the first start I got, and the reason I kept this was because we're all about appeal. We want high appeal. And I rolled this with pretty much 0 appeal everywhere because of the rainforest, so I thought this would be quite fun. We've got to actually manually force really high appeal everywhere. So this could be a lot of fun. This could be a lot of fun. So, what we are going to do, we're just overflowing with leylands, so we're going to basically discover leylands as quickly as we can. We're going to go Harmonist. We'll work out what's going on. I can't believe most of you haven't seen this mod, by the way. It's crazy. How have you not played this mod? This mod is life. This mod is wonderful. Go play this mod. We're going to start on the spice. Now, there's two reasons for that. Not only do I get the yields and I get the luxury underneath, but I also clear the rainforest, which will actually improve the appeal of all of the surrounding tiles. We do have, scattered around, some woods. So we'll make those nice and appealing, which is really good. But, there you go. Now, on this stream, I won't lie, ladies and gentlemen. I am willing to take a bribe. If anyone's got any donations and they ever want to name anything, just let me know. I'm willing to take a bribe. Look at this. It's Ryzantium. The nation of Ryzantium, the city of Ryzantium. The river is called A Wet Place That Moves. The famous river of Ryzantium. And here's the problem. Did you see that? From turn 1, minus 15% production, minus 15% gold, minus 15% science, minus 15% culture. Yep. This is going to be rough. Everything is minus 15%. So, yeah, we're going to have to push out a little bit here. Go for religion. This is the science problem, right? We should be working 20 turns on astrology, 24. So, if we don't go for a golden age, we are going to be in a lot of trouble. Like a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be honest with you. Tonight the gameplay is kind of a 50-50 thing as to whether or not I'm going to have the attention span to play properly. Tonight, we're going to be chatting a little bit more. What mod am I talking about? This is... Ryzantium civilization. And look at this is the best bit I always like. Look at this as an absolute just who's who of modders, right? Inquisitive Otter, Fuzzle, Sailor Cat, Silver Fox G, Sucratact, MC, CYP Ryan, all helped with this mod. Isn't that just amazing? Isn't every game a 50-50? You win or you lose. That ignores the well-known drawing in Civilization. Now, as usual, I did put a mod on, I think, called... Oh no, I forgot to put it on. There's a mod I put on that guarantees that you open secret societies. We didn't get that mod. So, okay, fine. We'll save the governor. We've got to unlock Harmonists the difficult way. Right, let's start chatting, shall we? When you started playing Civ 7, did you notice anything about the music that stood out? To be honest with you, the sort of music you're hearing now is very similar to the sort of music we had. It was all in Civ music. It was all kind of like nation by nation. I was playing Rome, so it was kind of Roman. It didn't strike me as being anything like, whoa, like it wasn't Christopher Tin. It was very much in-game music. It seemed cool though. It was very typical to music we've seen before, so it seemed pretty cool. Seemed pretty cool. Do I have any pets? No, I do not have any pets. Not currently, no. Oh, I would love pets. Pets would be really cool one day. But not at the moment. Hopefully one day. I did have pets growing up. I had dogs, cats, chickens, guinea pigs. Guinea pigs were when I was much younger. I know very little about the guinea pigs, other than apparently they were very cute. Couldn't tell you much out about the guinea pigs. Are you looking forward to Christopher Tin's Civ 7 theme? I am. I think we all are, right? I think we all are. Sanguine Pact. Right, we found Sanguine Pact. And we found a bunch of Barb Horsemen. That's not good. Oh dear. I think we might be saying F in chat to my warrior. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. He has brilliant work, right? Oh, oh, I survived. I survived. Run away. Run away. Quickly. I'm really looking forward to it. Anything Christopher Tin gets his hands on is normally a good thing. So, yeah, it should be really cool. Should be really cool. So I'm going to send this scout off to the right. I'm going to send this one off to the left. Hopefully one day they will touch. They will meet in the middle. Fingers crossed. Wonder how everyone's day has been going. I did some work, made 2 shawarmas, and played some Octopath Traveler 2. I've never played Octopath. I've heard good things about it. My sibling had it on Switch, I think, and lent it to me, and I never got round to playing it. And I regretted not getting around to playing it, because it did look really cool. You know what? We're going for triple scout. That's the sort of day I'm having, ladies and gentlemen. That's the sort of day I'm having. You've been in Baltimore with the spiffing Brit, right? Does he have a face? Hang on. Does he have a face? Does he have a face? Hang on. Let me see if I can find something. This all depends on me keeping things in my computer in a logical place that I will be able to find. Hang on. You've all seen it, right? This has all been very much, I don't want to say leaked. It's out there. Look at that. Oh, how happy we look, eh? We were all happy because between that point at the back, which is the hotel that was air conditioned, and this bus, which was the most fancy bus I've ever seen. It was absolutely amazing. That was also air conditioned. The middle bit was Baltimore, and that was about 28 degrees and about 90% humidity, and we were all melting because we're all from the UK. These two are Irish, right? They are not used to hot weather. At least we're from England, where sometimes the sun comes out. Yeah, RT Game. RT Game's lovely. Really sweet. I really liked RT Game. Had a lot of time. You know what? All three of them in this picture are the sort of people that have a lot of time for me. And very, very polite and lovely. So I have nothing but good things to say about all of them. Especially Spiff. Spiff is salt of the earth wonderful in real life. Genuinely really sweet. Incredibly helpful. Way too helpful for someone on the channel that big. Really lovely. I'm genuinely... It was really good fun. It was really good fun. I just lost one of my cities to Australia with Sanguine Pact and immediately turned my PC off. Oh dear. Never give up. Never surrender. You must continue to play every game regardless of whether you're enjoying it or not. Dear oh dear. Oh, hi Greg. Thanks for the donation. That's incredibly kind of you. Do merchants in Civ 7 copy the resources slotted into the city, or only the resources the city is directly harvesting through its own improvements? What a good question. You've been clearly watching a lot of guides. Yes. So to catch people up, merchants in Civ 7 replace trade routes. You build them in the build queue of the city, which is really confusing because the build queue is over on the left, which is very disorientating. It's a bit like Civ 5, I guess. But you build a merchant, and then you go and wander the merchant physically on the map over to the city centre. You can walk them into the city centre now. It's not like a blocked area. You can walk them straight in, and you open a trade route. In answer to your question, you get a copy of every resource that city has improved directly. So in my particular instance, if I say in this instance, I've settled on... We actually know in Civ 7 you can't settle on resources, right? Resources can't be settled on, which is really interesting. But I have spices in this city. So if somebody came and put a merchant into the city, they would get spices. Same with olives, if I improved that. But if I was trading in to your 3 other things, they wouldn't get that. If that answers the question. So... hopefully that answers your question. It's just the resources your city is making.
I speak for the people of Australia
Hang
as
on.
their Prime Minister. We seek
Hang on.
sympathetic allies in the fight against the Hawks.
Where was that
of
comment?
war. John Curtin. I speak for the people of Australia as their Prime Minister. We seek
don't need to tell me
sympathetic
twice.
allies in the fight against the Hawks.
Who just said that?
of war.
I just lost one of my cities to Australia with Sanguine Pact and immediately turned my PC off. You summoned Curtin into my game, didn't you? And now he's going to have Sanguine Pact and I'm going to die. I know how this works. Oh dear. I blame you entirely for that. Oh, and he stood by a reef and everything. Look at that. Dear, oh dear. What's that? 4 scouts start? All the scouts! All of them! Actually, this is a really sweet area. Look over here. Cool. Spice up your life. This is Spice Girls territory over here. Blimey. Have a little smoke on the way and then, poof, off your head. Scout rush. Should we scout rush Curtin? Oh dear. If he's gone Sanguine Pact. Oh, he hasn't picked anything just yet. That's good. What happened to Chill Stream? Why is Basil here now? Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. How good do you think Civ 7 will be? Good. Yeah, good is the short answer. I think it'll be really good. Yeah, I think it'll be really, really, really good. Let's go God King. Let's go Discipline. I think it's going to have a lot of change. Like a lot of change. And I don't think people are going to necessarily enjoy all of that change. But I think it's going to be really good. I think it might take some DLC. I think it might take some patches to kind of smooth it out. Especially when you think about like Civ 6 and Civ 5 on launch compared to where they were with the DLCs. But I really enjoyed it. Hang on, I'm just going to check something quickly because I'm having problems with this recently. You probably noticed the stuttering of my game. The game is stuttering because it's loaded in DirectX 12 again. Even though I have explicitly told it not to load in 12 and to load in 11. Right, hang on. Gotta reload the game, hang on. Let's take some questions while I reload the game. Watch next, it'll be Babylon. Yeah, absolutely. It really will. Oh dear. As for Civ 7 AI, I haven't really seen enough of it, but I was threatened. It was Prince difficulty and an enemy rocked up with a commander and 4 units and declared war on me and half took a city. So, as long as it uses the mechanisms of the new things that the game is bringing in, that's kind of the main thing for me, right? And I think it looks alright. It looks pretty good. It's very early to say. Very early to say. I think they were the developers were very, very keen to tell us how expanded and how good their AI team was. So we shall see. We shall see. But I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. Hi Greta, good to see you live too. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Barbarians. There are no barbarians. No barbarians and Civ. No, it's loaded it straight. This is the thing. It's like, I want you to load in DirectX 11. You should ask me. I selected the thing that says, ask me every time. I love Civ 6. But you know what? I never thought I would be ruining the day the launcher was removed. I miss the launcher. Because at least the launcher let us pick the DirectX version consistently and properly. I gotta reload again. Hang on. Hang on. How many factions are in Civ 7 at release? We don't know yet. We don't know, unfortunately. Your guess is as good as ours. We've figured out at least, what, 7 or 8 civs? But the rest is guesswork, really. I suspect we'll be told pretty soon. Right, properties. Ask when starting game. Okay. Okay. You're gonna ask when starting game? You gonna do it? Nope, it just jumped straight into it. Oh dear. Civ. What's it got it running? It's got it running in 12 again. This is a lot of fun. Let's have a look. Get the launch. I get the launch every time I start the game. I suspect you haven't had the most recent update to your game then, because it's supposed to be gone now. Is this going to be another Civ 7 stream? Yeah, people can ask questions about Civ 7. It's not often a new Civ game is launched, right? It's like once every 8 years. Once every almost 9 years by the time it launches. We can all get a bit excited about it. It's fine. Let people have their moment. How do you feel about 2K locking some leaders and civs behind a paywall via the Deluxe and Founders editions? Unless I'm incorrect in thinking, isn't that exactly what they did with Civ 6? Was it, Aztec? Aztec was locked behind a paywall at the beginning, right? I would hope that eventually anything that's locked behind a paywall will eventually be released to everyone via some manner of DLC. I'd hope. Fingers crossed. Obviously, if the game is launched and 50% of it is behind a battle pass, then we'll be like, alright, there's problems. But if it's just early access to things and you've still got a full game behind it that works well, let's just hope there's a full game behind it that works well, eh? That's probably the... 11! I forced it to start 11. There you go, we're good. We'll load the game up now. How are Wonders in Civ 7? I don't know, you'd have to ask them. They're probably feeling happy? Optimistic? You know? Feeling good? Feeling well? Wonders are on the map. Wonders get built like in Civ 6. They have tile yields now. They give adjacency to buildings. A bit the same way that Wonders give adjacency to districts in Civ 6. Oh, Wonders are cool in the sense that every Civ has its own Wonder that you unlock earlier and you have a production bonus towards. So Egypt is pyramids, for instance. Rome is Colosseum. One of them was Great Steel. I think every Civ will have its own Wonder. That was quite cool. I liked that mechanism. That was quite fun. Yeah, they look pretty cool to me. I think I put the list on my 2-hour video. You've all seen my 2-hour video, right? You've watched my encyclopedic breakdown of everything that Civ 7 has to offer. That has the majority of the wonders that were confirmed at the point I played it in the Antiquity Age, but I imagine there'll be a lot more wonders later into the game, and already I think people have found a bunch from the trailers, like Eiffel Tower and Brandenburg Gate and blah blah blah. So, yeah. You don't mean that only Rome can build the Colosseum though, do you? No, I don't. So, in the Colosseum's case, you unlock the Colosseum on the tech tree, about halfway, if not slightly further through the tech tree. However, if you're playing Rome, the Colosseum also appears on the Roman unique civic tree quite early on. So you can unlock it via culture as well as tech, and that culture is a lot quicker than the tech. And then if you do build the Colosseum, you have a 30% production bonus towards it. So anybody can build it, but if Rome is in the game, Rome is going to have a pretty good chance of building it. So what that looks like on deity, or like a high level difficulty, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if that's going to be like a guaranteed thing, or if you're still going to have to play your butt off to go and get it, but Seems like it could be interesting. Have I heard of Buseys? Buckies? Bookies? No, never. Sorry. Never. I assume that's an American thing. Are walls the same? They seem to encircle all districts. Does that mean that sections of wall are attacked like East Wall and West Wall? No, I believe it applies health pool wise to the city, but I just believe that it affects multiple tiles. I don't know for certain though. The only city I had that got attacked was attacked as a bit of a surprise to me, and I did not have time to throw walls up. So I can't tell you for certain, I'm afraid. I really like Civ Weighted Wonders. Yeah, no, it should be really cool. So, like, Egypt had pyramids, for instance, as a good example. And, yeah, Great Steel was one of those options. Well, it looks like we're going Faith today, ladies and gentlemen. The letter's in the game. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, do I just Armani rush here for the era score? It's really important I go Golden Age. Really important I go Golden Age, because if I don't, I'm going to carry this minus 15% penalty for absolutely ages. So I think we're going to have to Armani it and then get another governor. Basil's already... Oh, already gone for Bandar Brunei. Look at that. Very cool overhaul. You know what, very genuinely, and I'm not... One of the funny things I did see read a lot. We really do have an aggressive game today with Germany. A lot of things I saw a lot was people saying, oh, is your opinion, is it that, are you biased? Are you shilling? Are you being paid by Firaxis to come and have this opinion? No, loads of people have said this. We had our 5 scouts. It's happening. Sorry, not sorry. We had our flights and our hotels paid for, which was really kind of them, because I'm a smaller creator, right? A lot of the creators that got invited were a lot bigger than me. I could not have afforded to pay for flight tickets or a hotel to Baltimore. So it was the sort of thing that enabled me to even go in the first place. So I am very grateful for that. But yeah, we haven't been given any money for opinions. We haven't been told we can't say anything. Literally, the only restriction was on when we could say it. They wanted to keep an embargo until they were ready to say, which is fair enough. So that's kind of a bit of it, really. Wouldn't Civ Weighted Wonders kind of reveal the empires? Germany, for example, via Brandenburg. I guess you could kind of guess, but ultimately, civs don't exactly remain a mystery for very long, do they? Like, you can normally figure out who a civ is. Yes, I guess there would be information for a player to figure from that all, though. That is a fair point. So, I like the fact that we've got 55, coming up on now 65 strength, and it's basically all from scouts. It's just all from scouts. Scout on scout combat. Right, now we're going to go for a holy site. I don't think anyone's going holy sites just yet. No. We want a religion. And this is where this mod gets a little interesting, right? Because we get major adjacencies. Major adjacencies from aqueducts. So if I was to pop an aqueduct there, this wouldn't be a +2. That would be a +4. So that's the sort of thing we're going to go for. Bam. So the channel has grown a lot since the first Byzantium game, so I wonder if you should catch all people in your body. Yeah, we went through that all at the beginning of the stream. We spoke about everything. It's minus 15% on everything, unless I'm in a golden age, in which case I get plus 15%, so it's high risk, high reward. If we unlock apprenticeship, we get railroads, and aqueducts, dams, and canals give me culture bombs. They give major adjacency to adjacent districts, and they have preserve district yields. There's a lot of good stuff, but I'm like Gaul. I do not get minor adjacencies from districts. All or nothing. Is that Australia with a settler down there? I'm going to keep an eye on you. I'm going to make everyone annoyed at me immediately. You're alright, Mr. Drugs. Don't worry. You're all good. I'd recommend everyone go and play. This is the way. Ursa, you carry my happiness. Thank you. You're very welcome. That's a lot of responsibility. But you're very welcome. Right, I'm just going to move Amani on. We just got 2 Ursa score from Muscat. So let's now go to Valletta. And does Kabul have an easy quest? No. Really? Do you not have any quest? It's a bit odd. Normally a city-state has a quest. Yeah, but it's definitely unescorted settler. Duh. Your drawings always make me smile. Ah, thank you. I do enjoy doing the drawings, I can't lie. Drawings are a lot of fun. Okay, the scout I feel is going to be waiting a while for his warrior to go through. Became boring and redundant because if you didn't pick the best option each age, you wouldn't be getting the best scores. I think this whole change to the ages is the opposite of civilization. I feel like I've missed the first half of your comment there. I'm sorry if I have. Oh, you're saying about humankind. Ah, the humankind comparison. Okay. Kabul quest complete. I haven't got any envoys there, though. That's the weird thing. That's the weird thing. Hope you're ready to continue drawing them even after Civ 7 launches. Absolutely not. Foreign trade. There we go. Yep. No, I am hanging up my quill and ink. I'm not going near them. That's me. It's me drawing forever. I will refuse to draw. Okay, a little bit of era score from the tribal village. Lovely. Let's kill that scout. Bam. 5 experience. Lovely. Which is better in terms of challenge? Sid Meier difficulty mod or the Roman Holiday AI difficulty mod? You've played both recently. Which do you prefer and why? It's 2 very different games. Roman Holiday makes the AI play better, like a lot better. It doesn't make the AI any better in the sense of like, you're never going to go and be like, wow, these are moves that only a human would make. It's more that Roman Holiday has filled in some of the really big blanks, right? Like there's, I'm going to move the warrior back. Like the AI just has some really weird things that it does and some really, really good strategies that it just totally misses. So Roman Holiday fills in a lot of those gaps for you. Like, for instance, Germany not picking up the Craftsman card. Or Sweden not going for diplomatic victory. It also makes the AI much, much better at actually going for victories. Full stop. So you do feel like the AI has a much better chance of winning. Of, like, genuinely winning. I would describe it as you're playing a more intelligent game. It's probably like multiplayer at like 20%. You're nowhere near the difficulty of multiplayer in terms of you're not playing against humans, but it feels like you're playing against something a little bit more intelligent. I wouldn't say it's harder, but you need to play with that in mind. Like the AI has different quirks, different strategies that mean that a lot of the strategies as a player you pull off against the AI normally don't work anymore. Sid Meier difficulty is just like wrestling a giant. It's really dumb, it's really stupid, but it's got big bonuses and it'll club you to death if you get too close. Like that's Sid Meier difficulty. So on the one hand, it's not as fun because you don't didn't get harmonists. Keep going. On the one hand, it's not as fun because it's not as intelligent. You're fighting something really stupid. On the other hand, the AI has got such a huge bonus that you have to play really intelligently just to wrestle that sort of advantage back. So it is really, really tricky. It's not tricky from like a sort of you're playing an intelligent person sort of way. It's just tricky instead of like, you know, it's just a big brute. That's the only way I can really describe it. So both have their merits. I do like Roman Holiday. I think it's a lot of fun. Just realized I could have sold my spices this whole time. I'm just chill playing today, clearly. There's the shrine. Couple of people are going profits. I think we're going to go selling that, buying settler, running holy site prayers. I think that's what we're going to do. Drawing until Civ 8 comes. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Hey, look, I've had a lot of fun with the drawings. I really have. The drawings have been probably the best bit of this whole experience, and I didn't expect it to be at all. Really, really good fun. To be honest, Civ Mode difficulty doesn't seem very fun to play. It is. It's a lot of fun to play. I really enjoy it. I genuinely do enjoy it. It's just like, it's just very different. It's a different sort of challenge. It's the only way I can describe it. Like, it's just a very different game. Where am I going to build this second city? Fresh water is a bit of a problem for me here. I think I might go and try and forward settle Germany a little bit. Spices, horses? Let's go this way. Let's go this way. It says claptrap. Oh no. Chat, you gotta tell me. Has anyone's here? Okay, Civ 7 is all very interesting and everything, but we've got more important things to chat about. Has anyone seen the Borderlands movie? Because I love the Borderlands games. I have played Borderlands religiously for years. I love those games. I absolutely love those games. How bad is the movie? Please tell me. I would love to know. Borderlands movie? Question mark? If you don't know about the Borderlands movie, I can't help but feel that you've won this situation. Oh dear. Merchant Galley 6 pop. Okay, these are really difficult. I might have to rush a merchant, probably. Let's have a look. It's terrible. Isn't the movie being universally panned? That's why I'm asking. The movie sucks. 2 out of 10. Bad, bad, bad. I'm so sorry about the death of the Borderlands movie. Solid 2 out of 10. Oh. Is a 2 out of 10 and a solid 2 out of 10 different? Like, which is better? Which is better out of that? I heard even some paid journalists say today, oh no. I work at a cinema and the Borderlands movie desecrates the games. Oh no. Oh no. Is it bad that I really want to see it? What do they call that? Is it called like hate watching? Because that's not really my jam at all. I always feel really bad. And Civ 7 kind of brought this out a little bit, right? Oh, Mogadishu. Yay! There's an envoy 3 in Mogadishu. We'll go and claim them. I feel really bad when I review Civ 7 because as people go, I'm generally pretty chill. I'm not that judgmental. I will play anything. I'm entertained by anything. Like, I am a really, really easygoing guy. So when you're like, oh, Ursa, can you come up with some, like, really good criticism about a game? I'm like, oh, I quite liked it. And I'm being genuine. I did just kind of like it. Just a bit like that. So, yeah, like, I really kind of want to go and see it because I just feel like it's going to be, even for me, it's going to be awful. Oh, dear. Rubbernecking. You want to watch the car crash? Exactly. Oh my lord. When I learnt to drive, when I started driving on motorways in the UK, or freeways, or highways, whatever you want to call them, depending on where you're on the world you're up. When I found out about rubbernecking, I couldn't believe it. Rubbernecking, if you've never heard of this phrase, it might be a bit of a Englishized phrase. Rubbernecking is when you drive by an accident, like somebody's crashed, or there's a fire on the side of the road, or something that's big, on the side, and you do this. Your neck becomes rubber, and all you can do is just stare at it as you drive past. And what happens is that people rubberneck so badly that they actually slow down when they're driving. And you get genuine delays in traffic, literally only caused by the fact that people are looking at other people's accidents. And like, rubbernecking is one of those things that's like the most major cause of accidents, right? Is people rubbernecking and then crashing into something else. I kid you not. It is a genuine problem. And it just boggles me. It really, like, the whole concept boggles me. Germany knows there is a solo satellite. I'm hoping... Do you see that? That is now healed, right? I'm hoping I can push them off here. I'm hoping they'll move now. If they don't, I'll settle around them, but they should go. They should go. That's a US thing too. Good. I'm glad it's not just a UK thing. Like, it's really difficult to describe. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just looking at a crash. Why are you looking at a crash? There it gets moved. Haha. Haha. Very odd. Very, very strange behaviour. Alright, what pantheon should we go for? What should we do? We've got Patron Goddess. Divine Spark would help us to get the religion quick. I think we want to go for a high appeal game, so I'm not going to go Reeds and Marshes, even though I have just seen... Oh, it's ages away from me where it is. I mean, look at this. I did see that, and I was quite intrigued. That's a long way from me, so we'll ignore that for now. Culture from Pastures, or we've got 3 Source of Horse. That is 3 Source of Horse around me here, actually. That could be pretty useful. Am I working? Camps would be another idea. We want to chop out a little bit. Teddy is continuing on Monday. Yep. Yep. If you missed the start of the stream, we are just catching back up on sleep on ourselves, trying to take a bit of a weekend. And I'm streaming because Sleepy is resting this evening. She's not editing, which I think is absolutely the right thing to do. Good luck in Earth Goddess for later. It's an ambitious pantheon, because I don't have a single piece of breathtaking tile, but I will eventually. You know what? Sod it. All in. This is a chill stream. This is not a meta stream. We're going for breathtaking appeal. I'm locking this in because we're going to have the most appealing empire you've ever seen, and that's what we're working with. God damn it, we will be high appeal. Chill stream. Exactly. Chill stream. This is it. This is it. But Divine Spark is generally good. You know what? Pretty much any other pantheon in that situation would have been better than what I just chose. Yet here we are. Yet here we are. Mexico City. It's been found. They want Early Empire as well. That's really good. Early Empire we will get by ourselves. Multiple source is horse. Yes. Yes. You absolutely have this right, Bam Man. 1, 2, 3 horses. When we hit the exploration era, we will become Mongolia. It is only a matter of time. The reason I'm settling so aggressively close to Germany here, by the way, is they gave me friendship, so they can't attack me. Haha. Did I look up the Florida Man phenomenon? Right, I do know about the Florida Man. However, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that I really enjoy Americans, in their own words, describing Florida Man to me. So, please do tell me about Florida Man. I want everybody in chat right now, instead of just telling me what it is factually, give me a small example of Florida Man. This always makes me laugh. This absolutely always makes me laugh. Ah, it's the pub. I love it when it does that. It's like, oh, actually, you know, we said we were going to be loyal. Yeah, about that. And I'm like, oi, don't be like that. be like that. Alright, we've got plenty of pop here. The pop will level up. There's nothing I need to rush around it. It's fine. Oh yeah, by the way, we also... Culture bomb. Remember that. Remember that we culture bomb, alright? It's very important to remember. Okay, that's a lot of barbs. I'm going to go the other way around. Right, here we go. Feeding cocaine to a gator. Kill your birthday in Florida, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's an amusing show, I believe, on Netflix. Like yesterday, Florida man accused of acid attacks on ex-girlfriend. That's not a fun story. That's not fun at all. That's horrible. I don't want to hear about acid attacks. I want to hear funny stories about gators. Florida man was hospitalized after attempting to play frisbee with an alligator. Amazing. Amazing. What is Wendy's? Is that a burger restaurant? I feel like I should know what Wendy's is. I've heard of it. But I also don't. How are we doing on the old religion? Pretty well. Pretty well. Fast food chain. Yeah, okay. I thought it was. It's amazing how many of these American institutions have not crossed the pond, as it were. Everyone wants to be... You know what? The only person that doesn't want to be friends with me is old war crimes down south. Old war crimes. Okay, he's gone Void Singer, not Sanguine Pact. That's fine. Someone was saying before about how Curtin appeared in their game and Sanguine Pact everywhere. Okay, now this is annoying. I've got 10 turns and I need to get 8 era score here. This is not so good because I really, really do not want a second Dark Age because 15% on everything is really, really tough. I mean, this is 15%. This city's rocking minus 25% at the moment because it's unhappy as well. Oh. Dear, oh dear. Oh. Damn. Ah, I need another city-state or 2. Oh, I love it when there's like, oh, we want you to build a holy site. Can you not see the holy site that I've got? I tell you what, actually, one of them was going to flip. Mexico City. I'm going to move Armani preemptively into Mexico City. Once I get the boost, that should be 2 era score. Then we're up to 19. See how we go. I'm also learning German language, Ursa. Huzzah! Yeah, my German, oh, is wonderful. I am a man of great German knowledge. I know such words as Meerschweinchen and Danke. I'm practically Bavarian. Oh, if I get the religion this age, that would be first religion. That would be 1, 3, 4 era score. So we're on about 23. I just need to look at a couple of other people. Can't get a boat. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Which is my favorite Civ game? Oh, I've only played 3, okay? In any great detail. I've only played 3. I've played Beyond Earth, Civ 5, and Civ 6. And I really, really prefer Civ 6 to Civ 5. I know a lot of people like Civ 5. I find Civ 5 to be very samey when I go back to it. Civ 6 was very replayable. And when you go back to Civ 5 after a little while, you're like, oh yeah, there's like one way to play this game. Now I remember. I'm being harsh. I'm being harsh. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's a little bad though. Levy City State, the era score is not a bad option. It's only worth 1 though. 1 point if I do that. No, the land's ran out. Every time land runs out for a scout, that is another opportunity to find a tribal village gone. we find like a bunch of tribal villages, we still can do this. There's one. There's one tribal village. All right. This is good. Because if you've ever heard his pronunciations of our city names and abilities, you'll know he doesn't. Even tried to teach him some pronunciation once and didn't help. Nano. Nano, nano, nano. You know. Out of everyone here, you should especially know. My Dutch pronunciation is impeccable. Absolutely spot on. You should know that. It's terrible. It's terrible. What was my favorite one? It was it's the unique boat. De Zeven Provinciën. No. I've forgotten. I've still got your audio file. NanoChain was really, really kind and sent me a proper little audio file. Ursa. Look, it's happening. It's happening. And this audio file had like every pronunciation I would ever need. It was really, really lovely. And then I proceeded to butcher their language, and I am a little sorry for that. Okay, we're going to stay clear of that barb camp. There's a lot of fire happening around here, which is bad for now and good for later. Haven't got irrigation, no. I honestly assumed you have blonde hair, you know, just like the bear. I do have blonde hair. It is very blonde. I just don't have much of it. Relic! Hang on. Okay, next turn. It's always the same turn. The AI doesn't value it properly, but remember I've got a relic. Oh, hello. What's that? Chingeti! Oh, this is going to be such a chill stream. Oh, yes. Lovely. I decided to bully you for it. You did indeed. Nano's lovely. Don't let Nano trick you into thinking that they were anything other than lovely. I won't have it. Right, so I've got a source of horse. Excellent. I need to kill another barb. I was really hoping my scouts would just like run into something by now. Like this scout. That's something easy killable. Alas. Not to be. Oh no, I guess I can try and hunt down that one. So we're going to go and see if we can just work 2 source of horse. Get craftsmanship. Are you a dog or a cat person? I love both, but very much a dog person. I love dogs more. But cats are also pretty cool. Cats are lovely. Cats are very sweet. I suspect, right, I'm going to forget which ones I have already monitored to, so I'm just going to drop a pin on the ones that I've done. Hang on. Muscat, Valletta, Mogadishu, Mexico. I'm going to forget. I know I'm going to forget. So that's why I'm putting these pins on, right? I always find mischanting so ominous. Sorry, I know you're English, but can you speak some other languages? Or have you ever tried learning some other languages like French or Slovak? May I take a stab here, Orsamic? Just a little stab in the dark. A wild prediction, if you will entertain me for a second. Are you perchance Slovakian? Because that is such a funny, random other language, and I love it. There's Korea. Honoured to meet you. I am ashamed to say, like many, many other Brits, I speak no other language than my own. You're French. Oh, well, I apologize. I assumed you might be Slovak. There is a phrase in English called never assume, because you make an ass out of you and me. And that It's very apt in this circumstance. Right, I'm selling my relic. I'm selling my relic. I mean, this gold is what I would call filthy. And we'll get a little economy going. Now, if I can finish this project... Oh, Seekism's been claimed. I think I'm going to get the era score anyway. Oh, no, what's it claimed? What's it claimed? No, no, no! Oh, I wanted Feed the World. I like Feed the World. Never mind. Oh dear. I know. The eternal wait. It's fine, don't worry. We are playing a civ that has a major adjacency boost to Holy Sites, so we probably should be playing Work Ethic. That's not a bad one. Like, if I was to, for instance, play here, Aqueduct there, and then Holy Site to there, you can see I'd have a +5. So we've got some really good opportunities to get some very heavy Holy Sites, but it's just like Work Ethic Crusade, who is unmet player. They will escape my vengeance for now. For now. I think Etmananki might be here. It's a bad tile. No natural wonder down here. Weird.
The wicked king pursued
Chocolate Hills. Oh. I'm the first person to find it. Did I find... No. The wait continues. We are playing with the Harmonists mod on. I don't think anyone has gone Harmonists. Oh, Marley has. Marley has gone Harmonists. Oh, I tell you what. Alright, so there is a ley line there. That'll be why. That'll be why. We figured it. We figured it out. Don't worry. Alright. Source a horse. Let's get these all in. Ursa. How do you do the drawings for r/civ? Do you do a bunch at once and then post them once per day? If so, how many do you do at a time? Would you actually do them one a day? The answer to that changes depending on how together I have life. If I'm doing really good, I will do a bunch in one go, maybe 4 or 5 days ahead. So when I went to Baltimore, for instance, I did about a week's worth so that they were ready for me when I got back. If I'm not doing so good, I will do them on the same day. Today I did it on the same day. There you go. Right, we're going to wait 3 turns, pop next era. Then we can go for the Golden Age. We're going to circumnavigate, by the way, next era. That's why our scouts are heading in this direction. Granada. Good to know. What if the excessive ley lines block the good district spots? You mean if the ley lines make the districts better? There's no such thing as blocking them. Ley lines improve districts. Maybe. We'll see. Hey, so do you want to know a random Latvian fact? Like, half our names are taken from German, but they are pronounced exactly like they're spelt in German. So they look and sound German. Sounds like you have German names, if I could be so bold. To be fair, German names are everywhere. We have quite a few friends that live in Switzerland, and the whole Swiss-German thing up there is quite entertaining. It's like the same language written. It doesn't sound anything like it. Leyline is an Uber district, it is, yeah, absolutely. As a Greek, when I hear the Byzantium theme chant, I feel I am at church. It's true. I like that. Let's get Ilkham. Get these builders a bit quicker. Although, saying that, 30% of not much is probably still not much. Probably should have kept on the +1. Never mind. Alright, what should we go for next? Let's unlock state workforce. Oh, thank you for the donation, A. The subtly and mysteriously named A. The only thing we know about you is but a single typed letter. Mr. Hazard, do you think console will have mods? I will preface this answer with I have no clue. I have no information on that whatsoever. This is spurious, inappropriate guesswork. I would guess the unfortunate answer to that is likely to be no. And I think the answer to that is no, not because of Civ or Firaxis. I think the answer to that is no, because most consoles do not allow mods. I know, for instance, particularly Nintendo is very, very restrictive about who can get into the inner coding of the console and games that you play on the console. So I don't know is the short answer, but I fear that the answer is no. I apologize. Hopefully one day. There's possibly ways to be getting mods on consoles. I wouldn't, of course, know what they were. Golden Age. Here we go. Oh, and Curtin immediately comes out of the woodworks to insult me. Look at that. Curtin. What a jerk. Right. Hi, Roman Holiday. Hello. I'm out right now, but just wanted to quickly say thank you very much. Have a great game. I'm sorry, Roman Holiday, that the series is not finished just yet. You probably didn't see the start of my stream. We are catching back up on life and ourselves, and the next episode will be back out on Monday, so I'm doing a couple of days of streaming, but it was a really, really good mod. Thank you very much. Right, Golden Age. Golden Age. Okay. What are we going to do? We could go all in here on free inquiry and then build a bunch of commercial hubs. Commercial hubs, of course, being really good for rivers. If I was to show you, if I put it next to an aqueduct and a river, already we're at it should be +5. Oh no, it's +4 because, of course, we don't get usual adjacency. So that's fine. I should point out we've now got +15% on all production, faith, gold, and science and culture. So we're doing good on stuff now, but we need to get back into this. So it's been an intense few days, it has. Certainly has. Exodus. Don't need that. Pen Russian voice. I think Monumentality, given the fact we are flushed with relic gold at the moment, I think Monumentality makes sense. But, see how it goes. My winning son. That one always gets me. That one always gets me. Right. Bam. Now we're in a new era. Oh, we need to mod in. I need to actually ask Otter to put a yellow bear in for religion. Anyone got a good religion name? Feed the World. Don't tease me. You know Feed the World's been taken. Florida Man. Crab Church. Ursa's Way. Hey Presto. The Ursa Way. Eat the World. Florida Man. Railway. Slovak Chat. Yummy Crisps. We're all going on a Roman holiday. 30 others. Bear with me. Stop. It's got to be Florida Man. I'm sorry. I love the Florida Man. Oh dear. It's too good. It's too good. We'll go work ethic. We'll make the best of the bad job, and then how chill do we want to go? Flordia, man. There you go. We can all be happy now. Oh, I can't close the brackets. Even better. Teeth for the memes or crusade? I'm not entirely sure I can be bothered to crusade tonight, but the temptation is huge. Feed the World was taken from me. And I am slightly annoyed by that. Tell you what. Don't think about it. The Florida man wouldn't think about it, would they? The Florida man would not think about it. They would just go for it. And I have to respect that. Right, we've now got 18.3 production, which is looking a little bit better now. So that's good. However, we need more. We always need more. More. So, we will a bump like that to get our faith and our culture up. Florida man, crusade and chill. Come join my stream when I enjoy a Florida man and chill. Is that what that should be how I sell this. Oh, hello. Out of context, Ursa. That's what this is. Getting that builder card out again. Let's just whack him the +1 production. With Civ 7 having more varied leaders, there is a real possibility of Ludovic Styr being included alongside Slovakia. I don't know who that is. Hang on, what? Oh. I just got that apparently. Cool. I don't know. Oh, Granada. I can now Armani tour further. Reveal to me the map. I must become one with the Harmonists, and I can't be bothered to wait until spies to spy from Mali and get Harmonists. That is not the sort of chill game I'm after. Oh no, blocked by Hamilton. What am I? Aaron Byrne? What a burr. Burn. I ruined that reference, didn't I? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Did I get any iron? Iron. Circumvent as well. Yep. We're doing that. We're trying. It's the plan. Okay, Germany has a bunch of iron and is likely to whip out a bunch of units. I have some iron, but not enough for just like one massive charge. I might have to go and claim some more. Good to know, though. I want to lead my country as the Pope John Paul II. John Paul II. Cool. What's John Paul II famous for, if not just being Pope? Is there anything that John Paul is famous for apart from popage, general popage? I don't know. Let's think about adjacencies for later. Let's bring you over there. Yeah. Whatever. For being Polish. Of course. I apologize. Did you just... Mount Bear erupted and killed my scout. The cats are not happy. Dear oh dear. Ta-da! The trick on any landlocked map. Circumnavigate before anyone else can. 5 era score for 3. Will Ursa Ryan be a playable leader in Civ 7? Playable leader or riot? I think that's what I heard. Pretty sure that's what I heard. We would all riot and refuse to play the game if I wasn't a leader in it. Pretty sure. Hey, it's the last leader as well. There you go. So we've got another 5 era score. So much era score. Yay.
No man ever wetted.
Wait, where's the ocean? This is a lakes map. This is a landlocked map. This is a map where water goes to die. Or salt water goes to die. This is nothing but lakes. Actually, I guess if it was a lakes world, There'll be a lot of saltwater lakes. In fairness. I'm gonna have to get through here. No, no, no. No surprise wall, thank you. Let me through. I should sell my horses. Oh, Canada wants some horse. Canada's after a source of horse. Hell yeah. Iron. Where was the closest iron? That like up here? How far are we on aqueducts? Quite far. So Germany's going generals. I was actually looking to attack Germany first. I'm deciding this may be a bad idea and I might go after Melbourne instead. So let's go settle down in this direction. Iron to the north and to the east. Iron to the north of us. Iron to the south. Iron everywhere we look. We will fight them with iron. We will never surrender. Never. No. Is World War II also banned and left to adult age? Because that's like his whole period, and I learned about it in like 5th grade and started playing Civ in 3rd. I don't really know what you mean, but I think Civ 7 is going to be very similar to a lot of Civs, especially more in recent times. I do not think we are going to see any leader still alive or within a certain amount of generations. I think they will steer clear of that quite sensibly. Here we go! Our first breathtaking tiles, they are appearing. My Pantheon is finally giving me some faith. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. He's talking about Big H. Yeah. I know. I think I answered. I'm pretty sure we will not see anyone like that. But I'm almost 100% sure we will not see anyone like that. Maybe in previous games. Not in 2025, I would guess. I would hazard a guess. I like the sort of cello music that comes in. It's very chill. Let's get that chopped as well. Lovely. Do you think there'll be some kind of healthcare system in Civ 7, like hospitals or pharmacies in the modern age? Because I think there is a crisis involving plagues. Possibly? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we? I genuinely don't know. We know so little about the 2nd and 3rd age. I wish we knew more. It was so funny, because we were... It's about this event in Baltimore, right? We were all sort of sat there, round tables, just chatting in the evening, and the devs were really good. They were genuinely interested in our feedback and advice, and they were genuinely listening to us, and they were trying to get some feedback about stuff. And we kept going back because they were like, "Oh, do you think this will work?" And we were like, "We don't know because you haven't shown us it." And it just kept going back and forth. It was like, "Please, just show us the game, and we'll be able to give you a much better answer." We sound so ungrateful. We flew out there and we had a great time, but it was funny. We were just like, please, show us more. Please show us more. I want to know. Okay, so we're just blindly moving the settle down here. It's a desert. The reason I'm settling down here is not because I think this city is going to be particularly good. What I'm doing is I'm moving down in this direction because it'll be an easier route to send an army down to Australia, which is what we're doing. So that's kind of what we're after on this level. So we're going to check out with Germany. Germany's not getting too many general points. We do want to get this. I really want to go Harmonist. I really want to go Harmonist. I have found one natural wonder on this map so far. Where are all of the natural wonders? Show me the natural wonders. Do I think that Civ 7 will become bigger than Civ 6? I don't know, because Civ 6 was massive. It was genuinely massive. I think if Civ 7 becomes as big as Civ 6, I think they will consider that to be a huge win. A huge win. But we will have to see. I am optimistic. This is the biggest team they've ever put behind a game like this, and I am optimistic. We shall see. Is that a non-committal enough answer for you? I tell you what I could do. We haven't used any canals. Canals are the other unique district. This is just all deserty. I mean, yes, we could build Petra down here. Glorious Petra, the people demand it. Yeah. I know. I know what you demand. Is this coast? Yeah. Yes, sod it. If I put you there... Oh. Hello. Yep, Australia were in this direction, so there we go. We did that perfectly. Let's just settle this. I think that's going to be the best option. Right, we're going to go for this holy site, because don't forget the aqueduct's going to make that a lot better. Come on, Natural Wonders. Show me Natural Wonders. 2 outstanding titles from the same franchise back to back. Have we seen this in any series in the past? I think Civ 5 counts as being pretty damn good. I mean, I prefer Civ 6, but Civ 5 has got to be considered to be a pretty decent hit. And a lot of people like Civ 4 as well, to be fair. So, I don't know. Maybe. Irrigation. So, that means we can now get a spicy treat. Yum. Excellent stuff. And then... this trader. Let's just quickly annoy Australia wholeheartedly by going... Blomp. Tower of Bear. Yes. Yes. And then... we're going to go to the pub and send the route all the way through. The Tower of Bear... going to get an early bear den, which is my unique encampment district. Haha! And now we'll finish up on writing, and then we're going to go for wheel. Wheel! Do I know anything about the Civ 7 version of the World Congress yet? No! I do not. The fact that influence as a resource has been put into the game makes me think that potentially we will see a form of World Congress. Now, what that World Congress will look like, I don't know. But I'm thinking that it might. Just getting rid of one bad appeal tile for another. But we're on guesswork here. I think if it's not on release... I think World Congress will at least be DLC. That'll be my bet. If I was a betting bear, which I am not. I am not a gambler at all. I do not like gambling. Never really understood it. The lack of iron offends me. It really does. I'm going to have to go and settle in the middle of no... Oh, up here. Right, let's go and claim that iron up there. 390. Let's go do it. Bam. It's all good. So, why is it, everyone, that... every time I look into chat, you're having a conversation about World War II heroes? Look, you know, it's not a conversation that I particularly am comfortable with. It's not really a conversation for this channel. I would suggest we just leave it at that for now, if that's all right. Because... it's not really a conversation that I'm particularly interested in. I get why it might be interesting for some people. but it's not one for me. So if we can stop that particular conversation before I have to intervene, that would be very kind of you. We've got a Granada has been taken away. Okay. It's not going to be first claim on that one. That's a shame. Campus, Holy Site. Spearman, Galley, Trade Routes. There's lots of easy stuff here we can do. I just need more Greek people. That's the general thing. You also might be the only Eastern European in the entire world who hates alcohol. If it makes you feel any better, I don't really drink either. I'm not an Eastern European, I'm a Western European, but I think that's an increasingly common thing, to be fair. People not really drinking.
Back over the pass.
Much more likely to be happening in this day and age. Gotta watch for those Vikings in Sin 7. Yeah, I know. Did you see the picture? I liked that picture. That was a good picture. Proud of that one. I've got 2 governor titles now. This is getting silly. I'm going to have to just go for it. I'm going to go Magnus. That feels like a waste. It feels like a waste. But I haven't found Harmonists yet because I haven't found any, like, natural wonders. What is this? We're going to keep that like that for now. Noah, I can see the conversation in chat. Please stop. You may be right, you may be wrong. We are done with that conversation for now, please. Thank you. I'm sure the Harmonist mod is inactive. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I know they exist. They exist. Okay, I am just going to disappear very quickly when I show you what's just happened, because this is a really, really cool thing about this mod. We just got a bunch of every score for this. I'm just going to go for like 5 minutes. I need to just top up on my squash, and I might go take my lenses out. You might see me with some glasses on. So I'll see you in a second, right? Won't be gone. Won't be gone long, like 5 minutes most. Hello, 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 hello. I'm back. How's everyone doing? I've lost a hoodie. And I've gained some glasses. How's everyone doing? You all good? Everyone happy? What a lovely, lovely sort of chill time we're having, eh? Favorite squash? You like mango and lime. Oh my goodness. I like... What's this? I think this is just orange. But I really like lime. Lime cordial is just like... Oh! Not an equal trade. The ability to see, I think, is quite heavy. But there you go. Oh, hi. That's a nice catching you live. I just wanted to say that I really like your VOD content and to keep up the good work. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. What crisps do I like? All crisps. Every single crisp in vast quantity. Absolutely vast quantity. The trade of glass is definitely profit. It is. Hey, Ursa. Hello. Cheers from Canada. Hello. Lime cordial with soda water is great. As if somebody is sitting in your spot. Look, I am who I am. And I know what I like. Star Wars or Star Trek? Ah, controversial. Star Wars. Absolutely Star Wars. I'm very sorry. Oh, dear. Hilarious concept. Do not make me start again. Come on. Let's behave now. Doritos here. Don't do that. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, cool glasses. Really? Thank you. That's very sweet. I'm blind as a bat. I don't really know who I am or what I'm doing. So, before we went off, we're playing with the Resantium mod, let's not forget. Waterworks Wonders, Forever Golden, Railway Simulator, all kinds of fun things. But we have just built our first Early Bear's Den. An Early Bear's Den, which is like an encampment but cheaper. But every time you make one, you get a free Early Bear. Now, what are Early Bears? Early Bears are my unique unit. They are military engineers, but they are unlocked earlier, much earlier. And they have 4 charges and 4 movement, so they're better than military engineers by hundreds of ways. I cannot build a road or a railway until I get to apprenticeship. However, I can now think to be using them to do lots of chopping, potentially. So chopping is a good strategy with them. We'll kind of keep an eye out for this sort of thing. Okay. Chat screen is covering the left-hand side of the screen. I apologise. It's difficult to know where to put the chat, right? Because the chat's got to go somewhere. I just assume that the middle is kind of where you want to be sitting. Shall I just do this like this everywhere? Like look at Rosantium. Everything's going on over here. Everything's over here. I'll behave. Don't worry. Let's get the barracks in. We're going to be trying to work, actually, at least 1 or 2 of the great generals. We have a religion that has crusade, and I, for one, am not afraid to use it. Absolutely. Put the chat on the desert tiles. Problem is the desert tiles move depending on where I am. That's the issue. Ancient road. I can build a road for 1 charge. I always forget that. Such a bad trade. Why would I ever do that? Oh dear. When is Civ 7 available to buy? You can pre-order it now, can't you? Not that I'm saying pre-ordering is what you necessarily want to do. But I think you can pre-order it now. It comes out February 11th or February 6th if you get the early access. Oh my lord, who is this? Blimey. That's a lot. Poundmaker Cree, Ancient Era. Oh hey. Oh hey. Well, alright then. That's a lot. That's just a lot. The thing about waiting, I think, to watch what a game is like until you buy it, is that you know exactly what you're getting. Because you've seen YouTubers play it. You've seen a lot of people kind of process a lot of that early stuff. Sometimes it's important to wait for that. Sometimes you know it's just going to be a hit, right? If you know it's going to be a hit, it doesn't matter so much, but I can see why you might want to wait. I very rarely pre-order games, I must say. But when I do... Oh, they are going for it. Cree. Absolutely. Oh, there's a tribal village right outside my lands. How is that not always the case? Where are these natural wonders, by the way? Where are these natural wonders? I need to keep finding them to actually unlock my ability. Chocolate Hills is there. Where are the rest? Honestly. Were you able to see how walls worked in Civ 7? They look like quite different. No, people have asked me this a couple of times now. Unfortunately, I have as much information as you do. They do appear to be much more spread on the map. When I was attacked, my city didn't have one. When I attacked people, their cities didn't have one either. So, unfortunately, I was just too efficient. It's got to be won by Mali, right? You think maybe. Maybe. Okay, so we have the holy site there, which is good. However, we have no religion here, so I'm just saving up for a mission which I can now actually afford as of 2 turns. Okay, cool, perfect, right. Go spread my religion now.
New donation from Turmeric 5. Thank you for all the fantastic content.
Oh, thank you, Turmeric. Thank you very much. That's very kind. Thank you for all the fantastic content. Very sweet of you. You're welcome. It is my pleasure. I very much enjoy getting to do what I do. Very much do. Okay. Thank you for the donation. Very sweet to see it coming on coffee as well. Lovely platform indeed. Do I spread... What I'm going to do, actually, as soon as we've got some wheat in this city, I'm going to start working on watermill here, because eventually I'll need that watermill bonus for construction. We're going to go and unlock aqueducts as soon as we can, because they're so important for my nation. But... we'll see how that one goes. Do I have an editor monitoring this stream right now? No, tonight it's just me. My editor, my wife, is having a nice chill this evening. Just me today. Ooh, an envoy. Ooh. 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 Do I want to put Granada down? Do I want to continue spreading? Do I want the Armani tour to continue forever and ever and ever? We could go Brussels or Hong Kong. You know what? Let's go to Hong Kong. Let's do that. Okay, this music I think we recognize. Which Star Wars is my favorite? Oh, well, you know, I'm a classic fan of Star Wars. So I really like the new 3. I think the most recent trilogy is easily the best. You know, for me, it's Rey or nothing. That's the way I feel. I'm sure a lot of people also agree. A lot of people also agree. I think I quite like... You know what? I have a soft spot for number 3. Because it's sort of entertaining. It's entertaining. A movie doesn't have to be good to be entertaining. That's what you got to remember. The two are separate. And it's very entertaining. Okay, one day I'm going to find what I'm looking for. Let's go and get this iron. There is another source of iron over there, but it's too far away, unfortunately. We are building up quite a bit of iron now, which is great to see. Revenge of the Sith is a masterpiece. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Movie has to have boom and bang to be good. Boom and bang? Surely one or the other, not both. Honestly. Boom and bang? That's just nonsensical. Let's go Classical Republic for now. Diplomatic League. Urban Planning. Then we're going to go for... Ilkham. And then... Discipline. No? Survey. We're going to just try and get some scouts to actually level up here. See how this goes. This is really bad for fresh water, this whole settle. So, we're going to have to make our own fresh water by aqueducting over to mountains. But luckily, that is sort of what this civ is all about. So, let's start to just look at some spaces that will help us. So that'll be decent. I could go over here. This isn't a bad spot for the canal later. The dam, I should say. But right now it's not very good. Maybe up there? See, that gives me access to all of this land, doesn't it, if I go up that direction? Yeah. Alright, maybe that direction's pretty good. Let's go that. Let's do that. Cringe just typing that. Oh, dear. Acolyte is the best Star Wars. I mean, I haven't seen Acolyte, but I've heard nothing but things about it. Nothing but things. Would you say that's fair? Would you say that's a fair analysis of Acolyte? Why was Acolyte so bad? And don't just say, oh, because it was really bad. Like, I want to, like, what specifically was Acolyte's failing? I am genuinely curious. I have not watched it. I have watched quite a few of them, though. I've watched, what's it called? The one with Ewan McGregor. Oh, God. When you're on stream and you can't remember anything. Kenobi. Kenobi was alright. Hey, look! The Florida man has gone to the pub. Hey! Can I help you, Australia? No. Dear, oh dear. How's that for a mug of tea? Look at that. Oh, yeah. There we go. Australia is spreading heresy, it is. Small-time production on a $180 million budget. You know what? I'm just putting it out there, Disney. If you're watching this right now, I would happily make you a $180 million budget series for Netflix. I can't guarantee much of that money will be spent on production, but I would be more than happy to make that for you. So I just want you to know that I am there for you. If you need someone to make a $180 million budget film or series or whatever, I'm there for you. I've got your back. I would do that for you. Right, now we can start chip chopping. And my mission is to create as much beautiful land as possible. So we're going to start by chopping down these rainforest tiles to give Rhizantium some extra juice. Where does this road go? It goes kind of to that. Okay, we'll go that way. Thoughts on the Clone Wars? The Clone Wars? Is that number 2? Is that the one with the Yoda fight in it? Against Dooku? Because if it's Yoda versus Dooku, then it's possibly the greatest thing seen in cinema ever. I'm pretty sure. Okay, right, the missionary's going elsewhere. I am tempted to go and squish this religion from Australia, but I feel like it's going to be. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Preserve is going to be an interesting choice. I might actually pick up some preserves here. Clone Wars cartoon. I've heard really good things about the cartoon. I haven't watched any of the cartoons, but I have heard some really good things, so keep those in mind. Okay, so we're gonna finish these walls very soon. We've got a 4th city on the way, as well as a 5th city, and I've just got the gold now to go. Oh, almost got the gold now for a 6th. Clone Wars is an animated series set between Phantom Menace and the Attack of the Clones. Ah, Attack of the Clones is a movie with Dooku and Yoda fighting. That's the one I was thinking of. I apologize. I remember that fight. I remember... I think I went to see that movie in the cinema. I want to say about 4 times? Because it was at that sort of age. I was that sort of age where it was like a normal thing to do for kids to have their birthday parties in cinemas. So we kind of all went. And I think I must have been to about 3 or 4 birthday parties at that point. Those were the times. Those were the times. Why do I keep moving? I keep moving my scout. Right, I'm just... Go there. Problems. I have problems. Okay, so Australia's off in that direction now. Fine. Whatevs. That's all good. They are stealing Petra. Is that Petra or is that the other one? I feel that's the other one. That's Jebel Barkal, isn't it? Oh! Kilimanjaro. Harmonists. Right, here we go. Here we go. Harmonists' turn. Oh dear. Yeah, this isn't Petra, I don't think. This is Jebel Barkal. So if they want to build this for me, they're very welcome to. But Petra... Don't think anyone started that one just yet. Nope. None. Zilch. 0. So Australia are going to go and settle over there. Fine. I'm going to send this settler over in that direction. Send the early bear over to go and help with that. So, Harmonists is in this game. Thank goodness. We solved the mystery. All we need now is a governor. The quickest way to get that governor is to chop out some pop in Byzantium. Which we'll get there in 2 turns. Then we're going to go for the granary. Get the housing. And we can build the government plaza. And then we can get the Harmonists. Harmonists, yep, this is a chill game. We always wanted a chill game. This is going to be the chillest. The chillest of all games. Question is going to be, where do I want to put my preserves? I want to put them somewhere that the appeal is going to be quite nice. Somewhere I can chop out or move or do a lot of stuff. In all of this -2, we can work that off pretty quickly. I feel like I want to start building some preserves. I'll think about that one. AI likes certain wonders and ignores others. Yeah, that's just one of the traits of the AI in this game. Yeah, preserves, we're going to have a lot of fun trying to get these to work, I think. I think we're going to make ourselves a builder, and I'm possibly going to preserve on this tile. Because there's a wood there. Yeah, I think in the long run that'll be good. I think you want to build Petra. I do, but I don't know what Petra is. That's the only problem with Petra right now. I have no idea what Petra is. You know what, these scouts can just automate now. Now that I've found my wonder, I don't really care. Hey Ursa, first time catching you live. Love your content. Thank you very much. Great to see you here. And we're just having a nice chill stream today. No agenda. Nothing too bad. Just enjoying ourselves, you know? Having a bit of fun. Popping down cities like Slumberton. And the kitchen. You see? Just having some fun. Just chilling. Let's get rid of that quickly. Pop that down. I'm going to start with holy sites, I think. I'm going to chop that down for now. It's good. Monument. Funds the agenda. I've catched Ursa live before. There you go. You are a pro at this. Let's go and hop myself. I need to get myself another governor now. We want to unlock harmonists as soon as we can, because those will really, really change how we feel about a bunch of this early game. We get a bunch of ley lines, we'll be laughing. What does the builder to early bear cost? Oh, I can't build early bears yet, can I? No, they get unlocked at military engineering. I just get the free ones for now. That was right. That's right. Okay, cool. Get the crisps from the kitchen. Yeah, exactly. Sorry. A couple of grievances. I hope you don't mind. It's all fine. How do I create roads in Civ 7? They automatically create themselves. They get plonked down between your cities. Automatically. As if you were Rome. Which, as a quality of life improvement, is pretty cool. I do like that. We all liked that. That little pop-up, isn't it? They all liked that. Seemed pretty cool. I think... Where does my government plaza want to go? It's the thing, I'm kind of getting confused between a bunch of different priorities on my stuff here. Government Plaza doesn't need to go next to something that's going to... So my aqueducts are going to have preserve yields around them at some point. So I've got to remember that. Let's just go for the... I'm probably going to want to sink in over on this direction. So we'll pop it. Feels really weird. Feels really weird. Let me just think about this. I could pop it over here. I could put it there. And then it syncs up with... Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right. Seems like the devs are trying to remove a lot of the micromanagement in Civ 7. No roads, no buildings. That is exactly it. It's difficult to describe in full. From what we were speaking about when I was chatting to everyone, it was quite clear that the devs knew that people generally get bored late game and that people don't really finish games like they should. So that was definitely a priority. And I think builders, getting rid of builders towards the end of the game, I think that is a huge improvement. I think people will like it. That no builders, no workers thing, once the middle to late game comes in, I don't think anyone will be missing that at all, ever. I genuinely think we're going to see nigh on universal agreement that we like that change. The one thing that I'm not sure on is whether or not early game it works. But I'm glad they made the change, because you didn't want to see a game where no changes were made, you know? It's the last thing you want to see. What are we doing? $60K live stream. Huzzah! Yay! Oh, Adelaide! Look at that! Australia settled me a city! Haha! That's a minus 19 city from them there. Maybe they're trying to liberate something. Oh, clever. They've settled a city they know they can't keep so that they can liberate it. That's exactly it. It's exactly what they're doing. Right. I want to see your predictions. I want to see your predictions in chat. Will I get a ley line in my land? I have 5 cities. Will I get a ley line in chat? I'm going to poll this. Hang on. There we go. Ley line. Oh, it would help if I was typing in the right thing. Ley line. I'm going to get one in my land. Because we're about to pick harmonists. Yes, in desert. Tower of Bear may have some. This is probably going to ruin... Here's the thing, right? If there's a ley line on my aqueducts, it doesn't matter. Because it's all +2, right? And I just put my aqueduct somewhere else. So... it's not the end of the world. It's just if they go somewhere else. I don't know. We're playing with Roman Holidays. No, not today. This is a chill stream. I didn't want to have... I didn't want to be whooped by the AI. It's the short of it. So I decided to have a chill stream. And I'm sure people understand. I'm sure people understand. Let's see. You put 255 on the map. You'll get like 4. You reckon I'll get 4? Should we find out? Let's close this poll. Let's see what you're all saying. Hang on. 500 people watching, 80 votes. Only 80 of you voted. Come now. Come on. So, Harmonious, Vernal, unlocked by discovering a natural wonder, reveals the ley lines resource. These tiles gain +1 of the main yields of specialty districts which have been unlocked but absent from the city. So because I have unlocked the campus, the holy site, the encampment, which I don't think actually gets a spot. So maybe we'll get like 1 science and 1 faith on ley lines. Bam. Oh! 5! 5 ley lines! Here we go. Right. Number 1, next to Slumberton. Number 2, underneath an early bear encampment. Yay! Number 3, below Byzantium. Oh, that's handy. Right under Tower of Bear. And there's another one there as well. Double spawn in the desert. Look at that. Oh! Australia's getting naughty. Alrighty. Okay. Right. Well, we've seen that. Okay. Ley lines do provide adjacency. They shouldn't. But they do. I think they do anyway. Oh no, have they been fixed? Oh man, they used to. Just because of what ley lines were. It was baked into the ability of ley lines rather than the actual secret society. If that's been fixed, I mean, that'll be a shame. There's a triple ley line. Something of your GP. What? Oh, what here? Oh. Oh, triple. Hang on. Let's just search ley line. Let's have a look at these. Oh, there's a space in them. I apologize. Oh, yeah, that is a triple. Oh. There's one there as well. Okay. Okay. Right, we're getting barracks here, which is not walls. But I might need to just change and start to slinger rush for a second. Which should be fine. I'm getting engineering, but we'll... engineering into archery, and we'll just quickly go for... the walls will take a while. Fun. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. So we got ley lines. Time to integrate Adelaide. Yeah, with time. Bam. Get these preserves down. Am I playing on normal speed? I am playing on normal speed. I actually did intend... Oh, Australia actually wants to trade with me. Interesting. Interesting play for someone with catapults on my borders. See how that goes. Alright. Thing I've learned about online and normal speed is that it doesn't matter which one you pick. People will always think you should have picked the other one. City number 6, Crisp City. There we go, and let's use an early bat to actually chop that out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm not going to sell to Australia. I can still buy a slinger, which is good. So we'll finish this slinger, and then I need to get something with a bit of combat strength. So I'll go for the heavy chariot. That'll just increase the strength of my walls. Or we go for a galley, one of the two. Am I releasing the next America video today? Not today. Nope, not today. It'll probably be on Monday. Probably on Monday. We're going to stream today and we're streaming tomorrow. Just while Sleepy and I catch up on stuff. Oh, what a surprise! What a surprise! Alright, so here we go. Here's Australia. Now, the good thing is they've surprise boarded me and I have a bunch of friends. So, what they have inadvertently done is caused a bit of a diplomatic situation for themselves here. Because I think we can get everyone to come in on this war. Now, including... Oh, Canada won't. That's a shame. Germany's in. Okay. So we've got the heavy chariot. That'll increase the strength of the Tower of Bear. We will engineering it quickly and then into archery. It doesn't activate their bonus. At this point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether they've got a bonus or not. I'm just happy to have diplomatic alliances in all of this, really. So start to do a bit of damage. We might lose Tower of Bear temporarily. But this, to be honest, was kind of the incentive to get a few troops. Because the AI knows I was going to have a chill stream. And it's like, you know what? Not for you. Oh, hello. Muscat as well. Rude. Oh, hello, Bose. Coming to steal some crisps. How dare you? How very dare you? That's not on. There you go. Muscat can go away. That's why you always keep an envoy spare. Just for moments like that. How are you doing, Bose? You alright? You happy? You just poked me, I know. Poked the beehive. Now they're gonna get stung. So we might lose Tower of Bear. Oh, with attacks like that we might. Yeah, absolutely. Full of coffee and soon to be crisps. Interesting. Very good. If it wasn't so late at night, I would be full of coffee as well. Alas. Alas, I must restrain myself. What I'm going to do is just sell a little bit of my resource, get some gold up front. We'll actually sell our spices as well. We're going to go full Dune mode and get into spice production. And then our Diplo favour. Now we've got a bunch of gold, we can look to increase the strength of this city substantially. Let's go heavy chariot. Now we're 30 strength. Now they're not going to just be able to walk in, which is good. Reinforcements are on the way. I'd say Australia has about 4 turns. If they don't kill me in 4 turns, they will never kill me. That's my first aqueduct as well. And don't forget, early bears, they can add production to districts. Bam. Done. Well, aqueducts and everything. Kettle brand jalapeno crisps. Everything about that just sounds wonderful. I am all in on that. Oh, sounds good. Sounds really good. I wonder if Kettle Brand and Kettle Chips here in the UK are a related company. Maybe they are. They are. I'd be very, very interested in more of their work. Okay, so the catapult still does 42 damage, unfortunately. That seems like a lot. Never mind. Keep attacking this. We've got the archers on the way. There's my heavy chariot. So we've got troops on the way. As I say, this is actually a really good thing. I've been meaning to build myself a bit of an army. So the fact that we now have the opportunity to actually get ourselves a proper army is really good. They're one and the same. Ah, yes. Okay, there you go. Now we know. Okay, so the preserve at the moment is pretty pants. But it won't be forever. Won't be forever. God, this 24 production in this city is huge. That's nonsensical. I'm going to let them tank on me.
The
Pantanal. Now, all the wonders are appearing now. There you go. Isn't that always the case? Oh, wow. It's quite the fleet. Tower of Bear may be about to fall.
May the forces of all the worlds.
My counter-attacking army is only just appearing. But luckily for me, the counter-attacking army is now appearing. So, I'm going to move my slinger out and see if it survives. If the heavy chariot gets caught out there, that's not good. So I'm just going to pull back. Let Tower of Bear go. And we'll come back in a sec. As my partner and I have started adopting some of the Britishisms we only really hear for your videos, I apologise profusely. I apologise for any Britishisms that I may be sending your way. They are entirely unneeded and unprovoked. Theology. And we can get work ethic going at twice capacity. Oh, Vaporeon Enjoyer. Oh dear. Vaporeon Enjoyer. Oh, they raised it. Cheeky. Cheeky. Dear oh dear. Thank you very much for the donation. As when your Civ 7 stream, you said they want to make it impossible to beat Deity in under 200. Why do they care about what 1% of players can do in Civ 6? I think the analogy of beating Deity in that speed was not the entire ethos of how the game was being weighted and built. That was simply an example, the devs game, because they knew they were talking to us, if that makes sense. Like, we, as YouTubers, deal in, like the Sith in Absolute. We deal in terms of Deity as like, and it's a really good example, right, of you can have the pacing in a game set up in a certain way, but ultimately what was happening is the game was being won way quicker than normal. Like, you made a 500 turn game and it was being won in 200 to 300 turns. So I think what they were trying to say is, if we make a game 500 turns, we actually want it to be 500 turns, you know, like that's something that's like, that's what they meant, I think. I don't think they only had Deity in mind when they made that quip to us. So don't worry about that. I think you're all fine. I know, it is personal. They totally raised that from nothing. Oh, hello. Who's this? Byzantium. Eastern Orthodoxy, warrior monks. We're going to have religious problems here today. Because I will absolutely declare war on you if I can. To preserve the integrity of my religion. Right, here you go. Look, we've got the army, it's appearing now. This is... I mean, we're going to pick up Adelaide, right? So we're going to get this city. We've lost one and we've gained one. And eventually I'll start building my own cities. Properly. I'm just annoyed. Just annoyed. That's what this is. Worth surprise warring Byzantium just to stop warrior monks. I know. Who would need warrior monks in their land? Atrocious. Let's get the aqueduct done, because don't forget, aqueducts provide +2 adjacency for my holy sites, which is huge. Absolutely huge. Crazy. Ursa, finally finished work. So good to come home to you live. I also like being alive. It's true. Man, the times I come home and I'm dead, oh, they get me. Awful. Oh, he's so funny. What civ is Ursa? Oh! What? What? How dare you, Byzantium, try and remove the Florida man from my city? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hang on, ask the promise not to convert my cities. Hang on. Hang on. I don't normally buy Diplo favor for this reason. But I absolutely will. You need to stop. He says he's going to respect my wishes. Alright, do we believe that? Probably no. I'm going to have to waste my faith on a missionary, which is not what I wanted to do, but fine. Oh, Florida man forever. Bose gets it. Bose gets it. Right. Oh, that's rude. I'm going to horseback spam and I'm going to rush them. I'm not going to horseback spam. I need actual troops. Like, I am working. But still. They caught me sleeping. For that, I respect. But I do not forgive. Hang on. Kabul is double experience, right? Yoink. A yoinko? Oh no. What's this that's appeared on your border? Curtain? Curtain? What's happened there? A bonk. Bonk. 8 experience each. There we go. So from California to Florida man. For never. I don't... They promised! But you promised! But you promised! Okay. Okay. Well, now they've generated a bunch of grievances. Well, they will do. In 12 turns, we can declare war on them. With great prejudice. With great prejudice. Let's get spreading, I do. It's true. Ursa needs to get spreading. Can't believe it. How rude. I'm not too worried. It was a new city. It was fresh. It was still clean. Evil Byzantium. I know. Who would have thought that Byzantium, of all civs, would be aggressively spreading religion? Okay, they're off now. Ah, that's a good mug of tea. Mmm. Lovely. Okay, we're in a golden age for next era. That's good. How do I want to play this? I need to attack them with siege equipment, ideally. That's the tile I wanted. Did you see that I had a culture bomb from my aqueduct? Delightful. And now I can go for +3. Yeah, you're right. The ley line doesn't improve with Harmonious. Oh, Fuzzle, you spoil sport. That used to be my... That used to be in. That absolutely used to be part of that. Ah, oh, how boring. Alright, we're going to get the Grove up. Because using the Byzantium mod, Groves also apply to aqueducts, dams, and canals as well as the preserves themselves. So we're gonna spread out a little bit. I think I'm going to wait for swordsmen. And we're going to upgrade. And I'm going to send with the troops all in one massive go. Because ideally, we want to take Melbourne first, because that's where the pop is. 28 pop. Australia has a lot of pop everywhere. Ideally, I want to crusade them. If I can crusade them, that'd be great. But I'm lacking, very much lacking faith at the moment. So that's kind of what I want to do. Oh, I didn't change my government, did I? Whoops. Let's get rid of that. Let's put scripture in. And let's put that in. We'll get strategos. Yep. Yep. Do I want that? Or Gogi? I'm going to change government. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. So, we are going to Agogi. Maneuver. Great General. Scripture. We're going full sand. Going full sand. We're getting Sun Tzu soon as well. I am Ursa Ran, and I proclaim vengeance against the hawk of war that is Curtin. I shall have my revenge. catapult for 4 turns. That's the one thing I just haven't actually... I can get some catapults. I never regret getting catapults. They always take so long. But I never regret getting catapults. Would leveraging Kabul help? It's all warriors at the moment. Once they upgrade to swordsman, I'm leaving the troops with them for now. Once they upgrade to swordsman, yes, I think it would help. Oh no, the scout's dead. Goodbye! Goodbye, precious scout. All my scouts are just dying now. Ugh. Civ 7, since the palace takes a building slot, what happens when you conquer a capital? Does the palace move and get automatically built? I don't think any of us in the trial saw our capitals get killed.
The Lord made his...
Probably. Maybe some of the press did. You know when sometimes you watch someone play a game and you're like, you don't play a lot of games, do you? Like, this isn't something you get up to much. Some of the press did have that sort of vibe. Like, we were sort of listening to some of the conversations the poor devs were having. You know, like, when we stream, right? And you're all asking me about Civ 7 mechanics, and sometimes the questions can already be answered, and we have to go through stuff that's already occurred. You know, like, that does happen. But we have conversations, and we're like, yeah, okay, no, this is a thing, that's a thing. We get to the right result eventually. Some of the conversations they were having, I did make you worry a little bit. I'm riled now. This has become less of a chill stream. This is less of a chill stream and more of a curtain revenge stream. Have you noticed that he's totally retreated? He's come, he's killed that city, and he's totally gone away now. I'm like, no. Where have you gone? I refuse. Cheeky monkey. Not a fan. Not a fan. I say my core, I conquered, I left. Yeah, that's absolutely it. Oh, a horseman. All right. Alrighty. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a good example in combat flanking, right? So, this horseman and my horseman are exactly the same strength. However, what I can do is I can give mine a general bonus, and I can move my heavy chariots around so that now the thing is being flanked by 3 other troops, and now I've got a +6 combat bonus. So we have given ourselves an extra great general. I really like playing with the other version of Arabia. I don't get to do that enough, but playing with those flanking bonuses is genuinely really interesting. But there you go, bam. And that's all double experience shots because of Kabul. We have the first glimpse of revenge. The first glimpse. This first satisfying little visage. Mmm. Delicious. Yum, yum, yum. And there's Adelaide. This is sweet tea supremacy. This is sweet tea justice. This is what this is. Let's think about this one. I reckon we can get everything in this city. Oh, you know what? Australia's done this in such a way that if I want to put a canal down in this city, I'm going to have to put a really bad dam down. Oh, you jerks. Right, the dam can only go there, I think. Because that's not floodplain. Which means we've got a probably canal there. And aqueduct there. Which is just an abomination of a city setup. But that, in the long run, is what we want to do. Trust me. Let's go for an early bad den for now. Oh. Yoink. Thank you. Australia wants peace now, do you? And they want gold. They killed a city and they want peace. What? No. No, no, no. I see industrial zone potential. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. sweet tea in America. Sweet tea! I don't put sugar in my tea. Tea is not something that needs sugar in. Coffee I can sort of see. You jammy little... He snuck round whilst my missionary was somewhere else. I am not happy. Right. Are they at least getting grievances? They are getting grievances. Alright, fine. So people are going to start denouncing them very soon. Which is good. But like... I don't like this. At all. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right. Isn't this exciting? So... Oh, this is awesome. The Grove is now applying multiple times. So the Grove is now applying to all of the buildings around the preserve, or the towns around the preserve, like it normally does. But it's also hitting around the aqueduct. And I believe it's hitting twice. Huh. I think that might be a not deliberate thing. But who are we to judge the yields that are given to us, eh? Okay, right. So we know that preserves and aqueducts stack unnecessarily now. That's wonderful. I'm actually going to remove the spice upgrade there because I think it'll apply on that tile as well. Oh, that's good. That's good. Alright. Yummy. That's just great to see. So this heavy chariot is just going to chill with barding. You are just going to pull back a tiny bit, and then we will get you there. Grade you to volley. Get the kill. Like so, whilst my horseman does what horsey boys do best. Pillage. We'll start to pillage. Okay. Might be a nice wombo combo with the Harmonist mod. I think next era, when we get to Estival, which is preserved districts and their buildings give housing and growth, and tiles adjacent to preserves get the ley line ability. That's when we're going to start to see some really good things. I would like a preserve in most of my cities at this point, but this is good. Sydney, everything is going to build a wall, by the way. Don't worry about walls. Walls are fine. I'm not going to try and take Sydney now because there's no point. I will not keep it. Will not stick. All I'm doing right now is pillage. That was a hill. Oh, I walked my horseman off a cliff. No! You fool! Alright, I'm going to give them weaker targets and hope that they go for those instead. I can't believe I did that. That's so stupid. Oh. Why did I do that? No. What a misthought. You fool. Fine. We'll just have to replace. It's fine. It's fine. Build a new one. No one will notice the difference. It's like when your parents replace the goldfish and don't tell you. They're like, no, it's always been the same fish. Always has been. And you're like, don't know about that. Okay. I'm saving the governor title for next time. Warlord's Throne is good, but I need the army right now. I do like Warlord's Throne. And you see, I went for settling this game. And the game has annoyed me. It did this to me. I will point that out. They attacked me. They didn't attack the horse. They didn't attack the horse. There you go. Dumb. I've already drank 3 litres of iced tea in the duration of the stream. You might need to go and get your sugar levels tested. Oh, Australia's Dark Age. Okay, we basically have 3 rain against Australia if they've gone Dark Age. That's wonderful. Okay, next up then, in order to war better, more effectively, I'm actually going to go Exodus of Evangelists. Now, the reason for that is I will gain 5 charge apostles. And if I can get apostles, I can spread Crusade. And Crusade is the best thing that'll help me with war. Yeah, Monumentality is a lot of fun. But right now I need my gold for troop upgrades. Like crossbows, which I have been rushing. So it's all about now just waiting until I get the temples. We're actually going to have to go horseman into temple, unless I build temple In the pub. Yeah, let's do that in the pub. That's good. Let's see if this gamble works. Watching, you asked me anything from the other day, and you mentioned liking Beyond Earth. Have you ever done a Beyond Earth stream or series just as something different? No, I haven't. Beyond Earth was way before my YouTubing days. Way before my YouTubing days. Maybe I should do one day. The issue, the eternal issue with all of these really cool ideas is finding something that people watch. Sounds ridiculous, but a lot of the time you have these really cool ideas. You're like, oh, I'm going to play this game. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then people get really excited. Then you do it, and then no one watches the video. And you're like, ah. Oh, well then. That's a shame. So it's just trying to balance that, really. Oh, I didn't drop my governor. Should drop my governor. John Curtin has no chill. Yeah, absolutely. Starting an online petition to lobby Goth Leo as a leader in Civ 7 just because the model is too good to fade away. If that's not modded in, I don't know what will be. I don't know what will be. Right, send me a trade route, please. And 100% production towards buildings in this district. Oh, Preserve. I'm going to just throw 2 votes in on Preserve and hope that wins. It won't win. City Centre's going to win. What? Oh, it's because everyone voted everything and I put 2 votes into it. Oh, yes. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm such a hot Civ player. Look at this. Oh, yeah. That's why. That's why people watch me. The big Preserve plays like that. Right, I'm also going to now rush Apprenticeship for Railroads, but also for Man-at-Arms. Yep, that's right. You heard me. Railroads that I unlock at Apprenticeship because I'm awesome. Just remember that. Okay. They're building a library in a district I'm stood in. I disapprove of that. Let's get 3 mines now. Calculated. I know. I know. Look at that. Absolute poggers, I think they call that one. I'm going to get this aqueduct done, actually. I was waiting, but then I'm thinking that's worth 8 production between these 2 cities. I absolutely want to do that. Right, let's see if this aqueduct does, in fact, give me the bonus I thought it might. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, thank you very much. That's some good numbers. Numbers go brr. Okay. Let's move you around. Move you to that. Start leveling my archers up by attacking Sydney. They're all getting 7 or 8 experience every time they attack, which is just wonderful. And you know what? Seeing as Australia is in a dark age, we'll try conquering it. They have only met Canada. Canada does like to go in an emergency. But Canada are far enough away that I'm not too worried if they do declare on me. It's a spicy tile. It is a spicy tile. You have it absolutely right. What was that? Was that? Oh, it was an archer, I think, wasn't it? Ah. Never mind. It was just an archer. Just an archer. A 1. A 2. A 3. And then... give it a go. How bad is the loyalty? Minus 19. Okay. We'll keep it temporarily. Let us move. Oh, promotion. I always give a promotion. Here we go. Estival. Here we go. So preserves give housing and growth. Tiles adjacent to preserves gain the bonus. So now, if a city has unlocked a library but hasn't built one, preserves now give 1 science to that tile around. So as soon as I build a campus in this city, that will get worse. But right now, unfortunately, the Harmonist bonus doesn't apply also to the aqueduct, which would be even more ridiculous if it did do that. So it doesn't do that, which is good. Oh, yeah, these yields! Yes! But, I mean, look at this. This is good. So now the preserves need to come out in all cities. Preserves, holy sites, theatre squares. They shall all feel my wrath. Magnus is not doing anything useful in my capital right now. Magnus is going to come down to Sydney, which is currently only -6. And that's because it's not happy. Hang on. He's not trading me a luxury. I don't know, he's not trading me a luxury. Reject science. Embrace nature. Embrace? Embrace. Embrace. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Right, well, in that case, what we're going to do is quickly buy ourselves a siege tower. Repair the aqueduct. And my troops will now continue forward. Onwards. Once more into the breach. Engracing indeed. Yeah, engracing. Will I be posting the Teddy video tonight? No, if people ask, Teddy's going up on Monday. Monday. Not tonight. Sleepy and I are catching back up on life, the mysteries thereof, generally everything. Let's go to there. Okay, okay. You know what time it is, people? It's almost pillage time. Actually, this general... Oh, it's almost pillage time. It's almost pillage time. I can feel it. Let's do a little deforestation. We do deforestation on every game we play. That's just how we play. Arrow Storm Archer already. Nice. Envoy. Oh, Kabul. No, come back. Thank you. You see now? Now Kabul is beginning to upgrade to swordsman. So now the levy is looking more and more interesting. Keep an eye on that. Crusade time. It is. I'm working on the temple. Once this temple's finished, it's crusade time. Once that's finished. Building up faith as well, so we should have plenty of faith to crusade with. What level of difficulty is this? It's just dirty. Just dirty today. I wanted a chill stream. It's in the title of the stream. Chill. Why don't we just chill? And then the AI was like, what is chill? I wish to attack you mercilessly. And I'm like, could you not, please? For a moment. Thank you. Just thought I'd live in hope of crusade. Oh no, crusade hasn't even happened yet. This is pre-crusade. We haven't even started crusade yet. Right. Oh, Mahabodhi Temple. I almost want to leave that to get finished. Canberra's got 45 strength. Oh. Alright. Alright. If you're going to be like that. Okay. Bring you back. We're going to have to maybe go Melbourne? Maybe go Melbourne instead. Got a lot of troops. Can go to Melbourne, but 45... I mean, they're going to move the troop out eventually. It's not the end of the world. And in 3 turns, we're going to get man-at-arms, so it's not... We should be fine. Oh, the Holy Site's finished. Nice. If only I followed the right religion, eh? Oh, now you want peace, do you? Yeah, I thought so. Thought so. No. Okay. Now. Oh, yeah, here we go. Look at this. 2 + 5 holy sites now with work ethic. Yes. Yes. So, what do I need more of? I'm going to build more horses and buy more man-at-arms. So we're going to actually move Magnus back and unlock Moksha so I can get laying on of hands up as soon as possible. And then we're going to keep in maneuver, take out a Gogi and pop in Raid, everyone's favorite card. Because now I get 50% more yields when pillaging. And we want to get pillaging because I don't often stay at a hotel, but if I did, I would stay at the Pillage. I should do cameras more often. I really feel like it really helps to emphasize the quality of jokes that you hear on this channel. Okay, that's all good. I know, it was real fun. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. Right. So we need to get to 10 pop in this city as soon as possible. What I'll do to get to 10 pop is shop out of rainforest, which I'll do in a second. So let's get the builder, and then we'll go for some more source of horse. Expecting pillage jokes, look. That was a pillage joke, alright? Ah, temple, done. Apostle. What else are we going to do? Can we increase the appeal of tiles to an adequate level? Yes, we can. Yes, this needs to be a theatre square. Right. Yeah, like that. Done. This is such a strange Civ because you've got two totally competing abilities that just take you in different directions, but I love it all the same. Do I think Civ 7 is going to be better than Civ 6 in the state Civ 7 is in right now? I think it's difficult to achieve that, being absolutely honest with you, because Civ 6 has had 8 years of development and multiple DLCs. Oh, translator. Da-da! Done. Triple strength in other people's lands. That's brilliant. So I don't know if it's an entirely fair comparison. I think it will probably take time to get there, but I think that's pretty normal for the development of the game, you know? Like, I don't think anyone is expecting it to be as good at the beginning. Double speed growth from the World Congress. There we go. That is what we want to see. Nice. And actually, just chop this out. Bam, like that. Just increase the yields even more in this area. Delicious. Yummy. Are you kidding me? So you said Civ 7 AI seems harder and better, faster and stronger. I would say it's harder, better, faster, stronger. I would say that when it comes to bartending, it's better at whiskey drinks, cider drinks, lager drinks, vodka drinks. I'd say all of these things it's generally better at. Aha! A man of arms. Lovely. Yeah, it's difficult to say for certain, you know, but the sounds are good. Okay, how much is an upgrade? 150! Easy! Easy! Like so. Bam. Now we've got the troop. Now we've got the troop. We've got 111 pillage damage. Yes! The pub enjoys your sacrifice. I love that. You pillage on the enemy lions and it immediately gets sent back to the pub. And we get this missionary. We're going to convert Ryzantium again. Oh, no, 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 no. There's an Australian unit there. Oh, no. Don't pillage. I'm going to be so sad if that is pillaged. Oh, no. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please don't. Please no. Oh. I don't think they're going to be chill, are they? I don't think they're going to be chill. I just get that sense. Actually, you know what? No. It is crossing a river and a hill. That's the problem. That's the problem. There's a bridge there. That's what I'm worried about. It's the bridge. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm not convinced. Oh, look. Here we go. Slumberton. It's starting to give its yields places now. This is good. A bridge too far? Was this a bridge too far? Yes. I'm glad that our jokes, chat, are on a similar level. I'm glad that you understand my humor. And I'm glad that we can have these jokes. This would be a much more boring stream if... Oh dear. Pillage the road. Not with an apostle. I can't pillage the road. I've got nothing there. We just have to hope. No, we did it! It actually removed my own religion as well. Oh, the translators. Sorry, the triple spread upon that is why you don't move your units like that. Oh, F in chat. Can we have F in chat for that ridiculous apostle play? What a chill stream this is turning out to be, eh? What a chill stream indeed. Oh, we've got a medic apostle. We've got a medic apostle. Okay, we can take it to the front load. Reload! No! You haven't seen this channel, have you? We don't reload here. We live with our mistakes, so that we can complain about our mistakes. It's very important. A man at arms. Okay, Australia is just actually keeping up with me. When it comes to teching up and being cheeky, so... Luckily our catapults do quite a lot of damage, and we are able now to start pillaging pretty heavily, which is good. Still... Look, I reloaded when the volcano killed the settler because that was ridiculous. And I think we all agree that was ridiculous. Look... Don't question me in a way that would insinuate that my decisions are somehow logically consistent. We all know they're not. My decisions are, if anything, entirely erratic. Right. Okay. Reinforcements are arriving here. But luckily for me, our stay in the Pelagio has been very comfortable so far. And now we have under siege, so start doing damage here. Pull you back. Get you to that. Next time we can heal. Hopefully this is slowly going in my favour. In my favour. We shall see. Hey Ursa! I was wondering if you got the chance to listen to any of the Civ 7 music. No, sorry, I answered this earlier. I didn't. Is the short answer. We only got to listen to the sort of in-game music, which was pretty good. It was pretty standard, to be honest. It sounded very... How do I put this? Civvy. But, like, in a good way. Like, it felt good. It just... I wish I could give you more than that. It was very, very civvy. We didn't listen to any of the Crystal Town stuff, alas. As soon as I do, you will hear from me instantaneously via the medium of psychic energy. Okay. I don't see that warrior at the moment, but I'll be looking out for it this time. Soft jazz needs to be in Civ 7. I might mention that to Carl. I'll message and say, hey, do any of the civs have soft jazz? And if not, why not? And I'll see what he says. I'm sure I'll only get a sensible answer. Okay, the horseman survived. A heavy chariot is unlikely to if it stays and tries to stand and deliver. But Melbourne is being hit pretty badly now. Let's see if we can find this warrior. There it is. I'm going to be ultra careful this time. Ultra careful. I've got escorts on the way. We won't make this mistake again. Pillage. Bam. My 10 pop. No, so close. Don't need the 10 pop. A knight. Yeah, let's just get the knight. Let's just... Cavalry, why not? America should have jazz. Yeah. I think America should have jazz. That would be quite cool. Okay, so stirrups are good now. We're going to now go for lumber mill into castles for coursers. Going to keep up on my cavalry. The hordes of Byzantium. They know nothing but the hordes of cavalry. That's just how we are. That's what we do. Oh, hang on. We've unlocked railroads now. Oh my goodness, of course we have. We've got railroads now. Oh. We've done it. Okay, railroad time. Here we go. Why did I only just notice but I've unlocked railroads? This is awful. That was a heavy chariot. That's okay. I was going to upgrade to knight next turn, which is unfortunate. City-state emergency? Nah. I don't want the world thinking that emergencies are something we should get into. There's Melbourne. Bam. Taken. Loyal. Loyal. Yes. Sydney. Loyal. Yes. And 320 gold needed. Hang on. We can get that. Yeah. Alright. And ta-da! He's rocking knights. He builds a fort every night. And with that power, he shall take over the world. Oh yeah, knights still get promoted and boosted as well, which is great. Aha! Here's the warrior. No, no, no. No, no, no. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Don't think so. I'm playing as yeah. I am the sort of streamer that streams and plays as myself. This is exactly what I do. If you've never played this mod, you really need to. It's wonderful. It's really good. So good. All right. Let's repair the aqueduct first, and then we'll go from there. Let's just rock some catapults. It always take ages to hit the front line, but I never regret making catapults. They eventually get there, and then I have hordes of them, and everything is fine after that point, you know? Saying that, I could use some more early bears. I'm actually really close to unlocking early bears. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I click on the stream exactly when Ursa was zoomed in on his preserve, lol. White nerdy. White nerdy. You'll appreciate what I've got going on here. Oh, yes, religious emergency. Hang on. We gotta go. Don't want that. Look at what I've done. This. I think we've spoken actually about this mod. I think you've played this one. Have you played this one, right, Nerdy? I don't know. This is a combination of two that you really like. So this is Harmonist. I know you've played that. So Harmonist is really good. But then, have you played as Byzantium, the finest empire of them all? Because we have this wonderful thing called Water Works Wonders. Aqueducts, dams, and canals provide a major adjacency bonus to all adjacent districts, culture bombs, surrounding tiles on completion, and increase appeal of neighborhood tiles by 1. You know what? I think we have played... no, we played Ethiopia when we did our collab. Ignore me. It's fine. So they increase appeal, which is good, and they get the building bonuses from preserve districts as well when you build them. So preserves can now apply to multiple districts in the same city. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So now, the pub, right, Look at this. I've got a preserve giving stuff with harmonists, but then my aqueduct is also giving bonuses as well, which I just think is great. And I'm starting to now just duplicate these effects in as many places as I can, and I'm very happy. This was a chill stream. I'm very happy we're having a nice chill stream. Nothing bad has happened on this stream so far. Curtin did not attack me, the warlord that he is. It's all been wonderful. Yeah, I know, it's new, isn't it? It's not, I think it's like a year old, but I haven't played with it yet. Isn't it awesome? Look at this city down here. This is going to have an aqueduct, a canal, and a dam, all firing off the same preserve bonus. It's going to be ridiculous, considering the fact that I've got no appeal here anyway. So, yeah, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to this one. Oh, hello, Callister Stride. Hello. I'm going to need a Civ 7 Deity++ Victory Guide ASAP. Oh, thank you for the donation. I hope that Fuzzle, the wonderful mod maker that is responsible for a lot of these difficulties, I hope they forget to update it for Civ 7 just for a bit. Just for a little bit, so that I may know peace temporarily, and I may be content with my own peace. But for a moment, I keep stealing Kabul. John Curtin is just the biggest troll this game. Oh, yes, Otter made my mod. Actually, I was saying this earlier. I'm very lucky that the mod has the most ridiculous, like, name list of people. Look at this. Inquisitive Otter. Special thanks to Fuzzle, Sailor Cat, Silver Fox, MC, Sucratact, and CYP Ryan. I mean, come on. Isn't that just like a who's of modding? I love it. Now I'm friends with Canada, by the way, which means they can't join in on this emergency. This was always going to be a peaceful game. I should stress this. I don't think I can stress this enough. This was supposed to be a peaceful game. Curtin did this. This is Curtin's fault. "100% Curtin fault. He declared on me. I bear no responsibility for this." So now I can actually get crossbows as well. So we should remember that one. I'll bring you forward. Give you tortoise. Let's just change this up a little bit. Here we go. Here comes the apostle. We'll go spread some crusading around. Peace was never an option. I'm glad you understand, Sweeney Mark. Hello to you. How are you doing? Yeah, peace was never an option. We had no choice. We were forced into this course of action. Oh dear.
You have proved a...
If you don't know what a Florida birthday is, really just looking up Florida man and your date and month of birth. You know what? I look forward to Googling that off stream. No, but I don't trust you. But I don't trust you at all. Not one bit. Alright. Here we go. We have arrived. We're going to move my medic in. He was genuinely going to do medic-like things for a second. And this knight is going to lead the charge of the Pillage. We shall engage once more, staying at the Pillagio. And I will now treat myself to some more builders. Yeah, why not? I mean, this is all Curtin's fault. I cannot stress this enough. Right, now I need to upgrade my government. Let's make ourselves a monarch. Nothing could go wrong with such a thing. Okay, the pub, what's it doing now? Then when you're thinking you're too good at the game before the hard difficulty mod comes out. I like to think I'm pretty humble. You know, I've only said really positive things about my own ability a few times and regretted it. Sydney's finished its aqueduct. Good. Every city in this empire should have an aqueduct. Look at this, the early bears. They arrive. What's your strat for speed games? My strat for speed games is a boring one. Broadly speaking, it's just play well. It's something I don't normally do. Speed games tend to be all about getting a really quick start. There's 75% removal. That's the one I need to crusade. Speed games tend to be a lot of, like, getting out nice and quick at the beginning. Oh, there's a crossbow. Ah, okay. Our trip to the Pillage might be slightly frustrated here. That's not good. Australia really is being annoying. I really would like to emphasize that I object to everything that Australia is doing right now. Luckily, though, I do have this medic, and the medic is being quite useful. There's Define Right. Make ourselves a monarch. Raid, maneuver. Scripture, serfdom. I've lost 4 combat strength doing that, but I've got bigger government now, so it's okay. I think it's all fine. We're going to go charismatic leader. And we've got scripture in. What else am I going to go for? Oh, chivalry replaces maneuver. Right, cool. Let's do that. And I haven't got the upgrade card in. Let's go conscription just for a bit. Sorry, guys, I hate repeating questions in streams, but it's quite a burning one. Do you have plans for merch at all? Aha! Ah, the eternal question of merch. Yes, we have looked into it. It's logistically quite challenging. That is the main reason we have not done it so far. Sourcing it, finding out how to ship it. There are lots and lots of steps that are causing us to just take a moment. It's not a no forever. Definitely not. We will have merch one day. I don't know when that day will be, is the short answer, but hopefully it's not a forever thing. It's a rubbish answer, but that is the truth. Ta-da! Alright, there you go. We've got our religion back. Good, 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 good. What we need now is a bit of gold to upgrade our crossbows, which we will get from pillaging. Potato did a plushie? Yeah, Potato did do a plushie. It was really cool. We saw one of them in the Firaxis office, actually. That made him very happy. Yeah. No, he did. He absolutely did. I think with Potato's one, I might be wrong, but I believe there was a bit of a minimum order you had to get to. So it's whether or not we could hit that minimum order. But assuming we could, never say never. Never say never. Ah, right. This war is getting pretty comprehensive. I feel like I need my my thinking brain in. So, been streaming for just over 3 hours. We're going to I'm going to chat for a minute or two more, and then we'll call it a night. I am streaming tomorrow, as I mentioned before. We are taking a very small break from uploads because we're just catching back up on ourselves, which is all really good. I will be putting the America video up on Monday. I will be streaming tomorrow. We'll continue this game, see if we can get a good victory. I am optimistic that we can get a victory. Fingers crossed. Super fingers crossed. So we will go for that. I'm just trying to think of anything else. Oh yes, it's probably going to streaming about 11, 12 o'clock tomorrow, probably about 12 o'clock noon in the UK. So it's going to be a very early stream for you Americans. But it's about time we gave the Australians and we gave the European something, eh? So 12 o'clock noon tomorrow, but all of my streams do go up on the channel as VODs. We'll just have take a couple of questions quickly. I've seen people put out merch for like 200 pre-orders. It might not be as hard as you think. You want to make sure the pre-orders are the stuff that's really worth it, though. When it comes to low order numbers on merch, often it can be one of those things where we might make like 5% of the money on each thing at that lower quantity, and then if we've spent like 150 hours sorting the merch and doing it, and we walk away with like 100 quid, you start thinking, was it worth it? At that point, I might as well just keep secret merch and then like give it out as prizes or in contests, you know, something like that. So yeah, did you exercise your YouTuber veto to ban College from the game? I did mention this at the dinner, and I got a huge laugh. Everyone found it really funny. And I was sort of sitting there thinking, there's nothing funny about this. We should definitely not have this in the game. Mugs feels like good urchin. I would love a mug like this size. Like this is like a tankard mug with my Night's Watch oath on it. Night gathers and now my watch begins. I'd be a terrible Night's Watchman. What did Thoraxis say about the University of Sancor? I wouldn't be surprised if the University of Sancor was in the game, because I would not be surprised if Mali was in the game. If we're going for sort of like lots of regional stuff in different ages, would not be surprised at all if they were in as an exploration civ. Who knows? I'll buy a plushie. Everyone's you're all so lovely about buying plushies, but the problem is that yeah, you wanna go in hot, right? You want to make sure the product's really good and then it succeeds first term. But we haven't given up on the idea. Definitely will at some point. It's just about timing it, you know, making sure it's all timed nicely. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. Have a lovely evening, everybody. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm not gonna go too late tonight. See you tomorrow. We'll continue the game. We'll have a lot of fun. Have a good one, everyone.